That's now
Yes.
gone.
Correct. Does not have that soul that she was going to need.
She does have the Eye of Vecna, though.
She does.
I am a little concerned that Guide and that other Crucio had an agreement to something.
Yes.
Yeah, he did say this is not what we agreed. So they obviously had some kind of deal before. We didn't actually ask about that, did we?
I mean, it didn't really get a chance.
No.
Well,
So
I will say you are dragons. If you wish to try and commune with Guide, it's possible.
When
Oh.
we went back to the Dragon Sanctum, Guide wasn't actually there, but I'm assuming we're going to go back at some point and maybe speak to him.
He was in my head.
We went back
Was it?
3 years. Was that before we knew we were dragons?
No, because remember
No.
we got pushed
I'm
3
so
years ahead from where we were. So after we met with Task, we walked into the tavern, and we're locked in time for we were frozen in
That's
time
right,
for
yeah,
3 years.
Okay. So that's
Yeah.
okay.
So
for
when we
us-
went back in time for 3 years, it was still that day that when we went into the tavern. It's like those 3 years hadn't actually happened, even though they had.
Yeah.
But not really. It's complicated, dude. I need some socks. My feet are freezing. It's all your fault.
I apologize.
Just reach
Rob's
outside,
taking
get
all-
a fox, and then you'll
Rob's
have the
taking
fox
all the
socks.
clean laundry upstairs. I'll have to put a pair of Kaylee's socks on. Luckily, she's got big feet and I've got little ones.
So, you guys you can commune with Guide if you choose to, but you'll have to be in your dragon form to do so. Otherwise, you'll do it at disadvantage.
Rob's always in dragon form. Look at him.
Just dragging this out every day.
I mean,
You did forget one of the most important parts about the recap. Brittany, Strelp
Yes?
has the queen mask of all the dragons.
oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And
Didn't
just
put the
recently
notes.
learned that it was an incomplete form of that. He
Yeah,
has
no.
6 heads instead of 5.
I thought I did put that in my notes, but apparently I didn't.
Yeah. So there's now a six head on my mask. That's there, and it's a gold one. So
Hey.
I don't know if it's still incomplete. If I'm gonna have like 10 at some point, or my 15
Right.
for all the gemstone dragons too, or like what the hell? Like all the dragons, like
What does that give you the ability to do, the gold one?
Oh, let me check my stats here. I added it
Am I?
in.
Oh, what color dragon am I? I don't even remember.
Oh, it's on your
Hold on.
character sheet.
Just
I put it
dragging
in.
it out of
after
it.
your name.
Okay, I get my roll 20's frozen. I'll be back.
Okay.
In roll 20. Let me rephrase.
Don't
You're
forget.
You're a brass dragon.
Don't forget to put on your character sheet somewhere that you now have immunity to fire thanks to the dragon boon from our good friend Zorkon. He's pretty
Said I'm
cool.
brass. Okay, I knew it was something.
You're.
We were also going to go and get Storg and bring him back to hopefully get Zorkan to give him immunity to fire so that he doesn't die in a fireball like he did when Strelf saw his vision of his death. Remember?
What? Sorry, I was trying to read something here. What's up?
I was saying that we need to go and get your brother and bring him to Zorkan so he can give him the dragon boon, the immunity to fire, so he doesn't die in fireballs and hatred and
Right.
stuff.
Exactly.
Something else we need to do.
I don't have it on my character sheet what the gold head did. I don't know if it was.
Give you resistances to whatever gold dragons have.
Fire, which I already have.
Oh, then it did something else.
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't see anywhere.
I did record last week's session, right?
Pretty sure.
Did
I
I pop
thought I typed it out. Don't see. Not write it down. Well, that happened right at the very end. I remember that much.
It did. Mm,
It's not currently on my sheet.
last week, what was last week's date? The 22nd?
22nd, yeah.
You, yeah.
You're gonna hear an echo.
A
You
what?
from
what?
somewhere.
You guys do recognize him?
A
Yeah.
what cave?
Who is he?
So, very beginning of the campaign, you
wave
met a
echo
gentleman telling
cave.
you
Said, yep, I had to do that just for Bernie.
Thanks, Dow. I
And
love
everybody
you.
was like,
The two linchpins of his soul.
I appreciate you,
Yep,
Dow.
so he will.
I hope you know that.
In the span of
They thought they could get away with it.
3 or 4 hours,
I wonder if it would affect him or not. I mean, I know some wizard magic, but it's all fairly.
he will start to lash out.
What? I'll pull it off and look at it.
What do I want? I
Um,
want something and I don't know what it is.
It's. There you go, Kirk
I
Cosmere.
tell you what I do. I want to be warmer. I'm cold right now. Where's my
I
sweater?
whispered you.
Oh, that's gloves.
It's shiny. It's a gold.
Oh, I hung it up. Wow. I put something away. Crazy.
I'm confused.
It looks like I whispered
Am I
you.
looking at here? Oh, is that what it was? Okay.
About
I see.
6 heads.
On Discord or Roll20?
Gold.
It's gold.
Okay, I'm trying to go back and find it. It's gone.
You can
Yeah,
go
so that-
back. You can click the thing
I-
to open it.
Okay.
I'll do it. Don't worry. I
No.
got you.
It's I'm seeing all of the other games chats is the problem.
Mhm, I got you. Okay.
Yeah, started to scroll
Let's
back.
turn
I'm like,
that off.
oh wait, there's a whole other
But you can open it up and just like find a keyword in the chat, and it'll go back to, like, for example, the word mask or.
I got it.
Sure.
Mhm.
Never mind. Do 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 do.
All right. So you guys are 3 years into the past. Is this where you want to be, or do you want to be on a different map?
This is fine for now.
Okay.
I mean, we still need to talk to Storg, get him to come here.
You want him to come to
Well,
the
I mean,
sanctum?
Well, he needs to meet. He needs to meet Zorkon so he can get immunity to fire, because that'll help him not die from fire.
We might need to go and get him though, so he can come here. 'Cause
Yeah.
does he know how to get here?
Probably not. So we have to go get him.
Yeah.
I will message him to see where he is. Sending.
So you send the message. You're going to get. You're going to get. It's very staticky. What message did you send? What
Obviously,
word you used so I can
we
recall?
we need to see you. A lot has happened. A lot has not happened. We have a big way to help you.
Right.
Very important.
Mm-hmm. Right. Where you're gonna get this really broken, it's very staticky. He's not quite sure how to respond to it. You can feel it kind of in his tone. You'll get where, how. Give me 10 minutes fighting.
Okay.
Oh.
Are the blue dots restored on the map?
They are not.
They're still red?
They are red.
Why?
What?
I will look
Why?
to Argus and Dorquan. Why are the dots all red? They should have repaired itself.
Argus will go over and look at the base of it, where all the mechanism part of it works. This isn't right.
Have you tried turning
This
it off and on again?
Wrong. He will tell you that's not quite how it works. Argus will say, this... Look, I can't really explain what this is, and he'll pull out this mechanism. And it's very cylindrical in shape. It's more like, instead of a circle, it's stretched out. Like a racetrack type shape.
An oval.
And it's got, yes, but it's longer than that.
Yeah, right.
But yes. And then there's an indent on the inside, and it is now perfectly black. Once Argus has pulled that out, all the lights go back to the way that they were.
Well,
So
did
what
he
is
pull
that?
out of it?
What is that?
There's a power crystal that's supposed to go in here, but that's missing.
Right. So whatever you did brought the lights back up. So it's working now.
Well, yeah, it appears to be, but I wonder what this piece was supposed to do then.
Zarquan, do you know?
I have never seen that before in my life. We'll take it from...
Look like anything that we've seen?
One of you has seen the shape that is supposed to fit in there.
Wait a minute. Is it this? I'll pull a crystal out of my bag.
Wait a minute. Ah! That's it! That's the thing!
I'll hand it to Argus.
Where did you get that? What is it?
Somebody gave it to me and said that I might need it in the future, but what they really meant is I might need it in the past. In my future, but in the actual past. It was handed to me by... Wait, who handed it to me?
That handyman.
Was it Morena?
No, it was here. Was it a draft? I'm going to go back in my notes. I've just read it out, but now I can't remember.
I don't remember you saying anything about getting a crystal from somebody.
Yeah, I got a crystal from somebody.
Before you jumped in.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was while I was reading stuff out before you arrived.
Strelf,
Yes.
you have the ability to breathe underwater.
Already had that from green and black.
And blue.
Is that what it did? No, blue doesn't do water.
No, but green and black both can breathe underwater.
Is that what it get? Because the thing just told me what color it gave you in the whispers.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing an ability attached to it. So I was like, oh, I don't know what that does.
Give me a second. I'll rework it.
Because I mean, I know gold is also fire, which is also the same as red. So
Mm-hmm. He will put, if you're handing it to him, he is going to put the crystal inside the mechanism.
Zulkan?
Supposedly all
tosses
die.
an oddly shaped crystal at Crocosmia and tells her it might come in useful. It is a legendary item. It was when we got the dragon boon from Zorkan to give us all immunity to fire. So that happened.
Okay. So Zorkon gave it to us,
Yeah.
but doesn't remember
Even though he
giving it
said
to us.
he's never seen it before in his life. He gave it to us 3 years in the future.
Yeah, so we're 3 years in the past now, which means but Zorkon wasn't there in the future because he was gone with everybody else.
So,
So
the
Zorkon
first
lost
time you
his
guys came here,
right.
Zorkon, before you guys left, he flicked the crystal to Crocosmia. Said you may
Crocosmia.
need this in the future. And when you guys entered that portal to go in and deal with Task, the last thing that she said to Crocosmia was, you may need that into the future.
But he meant the
Literally.
past.
So you went to where you went 3 years into the future. Now you've gone back, and this is before he even had the crystal to tell you guys what to do.
Weird.
Mm-hmm. Yep. He never had it. Crocosmia's had it the whole time.
Because he
I mean,
gave it to her before we. Oh wow.
Mhm.
Okay, messed up. Okay,
Mhm.
yeah.
This was back on the 4th of November when we discovered about the blue dots and the red dots, and the ones that were red were inactive and the ones that were blue were. That was way back.
Weird.
Yep, I got it. Yeah.
So I wonder who put this in here instead. Probably. Well, it couldn't have been Task because that hasn't happened.
Nope.
Interesting. So when you gave it to you, it swapped out the wrong crystal, and then the corrupted messed up, and now you have a clean one to put in. So there we go, and it should be fixed. Okay. So you said that just pulling out the blackened one fixed the panel, right?
Yes.
Okay. But the panel doesn't work without the crystal, so basically it just shows the lights but doesn't work.
No, the panel's working fine without that blackened thing and without the crystal.
What does the crystal for then?
He put
Maybe
the
it does the
crystal in.
teleportation.
Well, if the panel
I'm
works
sorry.
without it, why are we putting it back in?
I don't know.
Because just
Why-
because we can see the dots doesn't mean that we can teleport using it. Maybe the crystal lets us teleport.
Maybe, but let's find out for sure before we put it in and break it all again. So
Okay.
what is so what is the point of the crystal? Who built this panel?
Who built it?
Yes,
Oh. Well,
let me
that would
guess.
be
Task.
no.
Okay. So who built it?
He's trying to remember now. He's going
Was
to
it
say, "Excuse
Starship?
me," and then
Starship, we
he's going
built
to
a
say,
city.
"Excuse me." He's going to excuse himself, go back
On
into the
sausage
library.
rolls?
He's muttering something like, "I'm pretty sure it wasn't Task. Task didn't. No, he wouldn't do that. No."
I think we broke him.
Yep. I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine.
So the blackened one that's there, is it look like anything would have come from Task Lab?
No.
So is it just burned out, or is it like something just wrong? It shouldn't be there.
It looks like it's wrong and shouldn't be there.
So somebody messed this thing up by putting it in here. That's no good.
No. if the other crystal wasn't meant to go in there, why did Zorkan give it to me?
We gave you the one that's supposed to go in there.
Mm.
The broken one was in there. The
No,
bad
that's
one
what
was
I'm saying. If the new one, the replacement one, wasn't meant to go in there, why did it give it to me? Because you're like, let's find out what it does first before we put it back in.
Clarify.
Right.
It's not a replacement. The thing that Crocosmia had of the blackened thing, and once the crystal went inside of it, it fixed that.
Robot.
Yeah, you're cutting it out as bad as I was. Sorry.
You just went all Jim on us for a second there.
Okay, am I back?
Kinda.
Am I back? Yep. Okay, am I back now? Am I good?
Think
Yeah.
so.
Okay, so the black thing that they pulled out and the crystal that Crocosmia had fit inside of each other.
Oh,
They go together,
black thing goes in the crystal or vice versa?
vice versa.
Crystal goes in the black thing.
So, yep. Think like an eclair, and you shove the crystal into the hole.
What are we shoving in holes?
Eclairs.
I was
Put the
waiting.
cream on the outside. It slides right into any hole. It's a little cold and chilly though. Just
Or they like
I
a
don't
hot
know why
dog
I
in a
know
bun.
that.
Just to put the hot dog in the bun.
Yep,
chilly.
exactly. That's a better one. Hot
Yeah.
dog in a bun. You're putting the crystal is the hot dog, and the bun is that blackened thing. And once the two meet each other, it's now fixed and repaired, and it's good to go. Also, the console is fixed the second that you pulled that black thing out.
The lights go back to normal.
The hamburger
We
bun.
do, right.
Did you say
But we don't
hamburger
know.
bun?
Hot dog bun.
First you told me Eclair and now you're saying hot dog. You can't just take an Eclair and give me a hot dog instead. That's just not on at all.
It's,
I want the Eclair,
Do
damn
what I
it.
want. I can do what I want. I'm the DM.
Jeez. God complex much?
Mhm.
Stop it. You're all the ones
Oh,
that
dear.
are deities, not me.
No. Not yet, we're not.
getting there.
Yeah.
It's just what this world's need. Oh, pray to Rugen.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my god.
Oh.
The great dragon god Rudin. The barbarian dragon god. The fireball casting barbarian.
No, he just takes the place of Loki, the Dragon Pantheon.
I only cast Fireball once.
He'd actually be a good substitute for Loki, I think.
No, every Pantheon has to have their Loki.
Okay.
Yes. I would quite like a Loki too. Especially if he looked like Tom Hiddleston.
That's weird.
What's up?
I'm watching my thing on Discord, and when my camera was on, it was making me robotic-y. When I turn my camera off, everything's fine.
I wonder if it's happening to me, too.
So
Someone
I'm just
playing
gonna
like
leave my video off.
you went
Somewhat
breaky
robotic.
uppy then. Is someone
Right.
using all the bandwidth in your house?
I mean, Sarian exists, so
She downloading that game?
Click on Warcraft. Is he downloading
Not-
something?
no, Sarian's playing a game. She was supposed to be not downloading that game till Friday.
Oh. Tell her off then. Tell her she's a
Oh, I
very
will.
bad man.
She did really good today in game, though, so I confuse her. All right, are you there? Are you there, Jim?
Even though she said
Yeah,
you needed more than 1 mint.
Yeah, it was a really good comeback. It really was. Jim, necrotic.
Necrotic? So is it actually
Necrotic, yep,
so is it
and I
actually
will.
amber and not gold?
Looks gold to me. Could be amber.
Yeah, the gemstone. Because
Going
amber
with
is necrotic.
necrotic though.
Probably citrine.
We'll go with that one.
Citrine is a type of quartz. It's
Right,
actually,
but
if
the
amethyst is heated
gemstone
up,
dragon-
it turns to citrine.
right,
What?
but the gemstone dragon is amber and topaz. Topaz, that's the one.
Topaz.
Yeah, totally yellow topaz is the
You say,
gemstone.
Amber's not actually a gemstone, is it? It's
No,
just
it's not.
fossilized sap.
So make sure we fix that. Make
Got
it topaz instead of golden. The picture looks golden.
Yeah, it
Just
makes
so
sense.
you're aware.
Oopsie. Nope. There's a picture of it? Wow.
I have one, yes. All right. So, what is everybody doing? Now that we've gotten that figured out. So, the construct is fixed. You're gonna push a button to see if the teleportation thing works.
Well, when the lights come back on, is storage ship on there now?
Yes.
Then will you hit that one and see if it works? Be right back.
So we're going
Have you taken the
just
crystal
you
out
or the
now?
whole group? Yes.
You've left the crystal out, right?
Yes.
Let's see if
What
it
if
works
it
without.
stops us? What if it stops us coming back?
Well, only one of you is going. My understanding.
Okay.
It's just Strelv going, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
sure.
don't take the crystal with you then, just in case.
I don't have it. Argus has it.
Okay, good.
Okay, so Strelv, you
Yes.
push the button. For the rest of you, he just disappears.
Mhm.
And Strelv, you are on your brother's ship, in the middle of a huge air fight. Your brother's ship is surrounded by 7 dragons.
Okay. Neat.
Maybe just break him
All
away.
red.
All red?
Shit.
All red.
Okay.
Now is the time to get him some immunity to fire.
Or I'm just gonna draw aggro and chain lightning all of them.
Your brother will yell out, "What are you doing here? How did you get here?"
Saving your butt is what I'm doing.
Well, then nothing has changed between us. We're all the same still.
I suppose so. I mean, we just talked what earlier today.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're all good.
I mean,
I'll
like.
get kind of a weird look of like, yeah, just earlier today, right?
Mm-hmm.
The last time I talked to him was 3 years in the future, and he was all messed up and freaking out. Yeah.
So now you've got the aggro of the dragons, as you've royally pissed them off.
Sure. I'm gonna have a real good time with them. I'm gonna pick 2 or 3 that I can get within a 50-foot radius, and reverse gravity on them.
Nice.
Just
Nice. Nice.
like,
You do manage to get 3 of them in that, and the 3 do fall. That leaves 7 left.
okay. So, yeah. I mean, I essentially just do what I can, because I mean I'm all ice and lightning, so they don't resist me, and I ignore their fire. So
You do now. Yep. After a good, I want to say half hour, 45 minutes of you fighting these things, you guys are able to quell the last of them, and 2 of them do escape, running off because they are intelligent creatures. They know better
Sure.
than to stand still. They're gonna run off, well, fly off, and you are now on the ship alone with your brother, who's got very beaten up ship, very badly damaged crew members, and him trying to figure out what to do next.
I will reply to Cosmius telepathic and just say, yes, we're all fine here. Everything's fine now. We could use some healing here, though.
Oh.
Maybe you and I probably should have. It's a little bit hectic here for a moment. So we're all good now. So, but yeah, healing might be helpful for the crew.
I'm just worried that if we don't put that thing back in, we have no way of getting back here.
Hey, well, since it is just kind of like go back and forth, right? Normally, so I will try to go back. Does it work?
You're able to. Yep, you come back. You see Cosmia.
We're all fine.
Okay.
like covered in like soot and like I mean no there's no way of injuries, but like just like blackened
my.
mess.
If you're all fine, why do you need a healer?
Yeah.
The crew needs healing.
Okay.
crew.
We'll go.
I'm
I'll
fine.
go back. I'll go.
Oh, the crew has all got cut.
Yes, it's a very much of a mass
crew
haircut
cut.
situation.
The crew
Yes.
cut. Yeah.
So I think I'll bring everyone back just in case anything else needs to happen. So just let's all go.
Yep, grab the 4 of you. Okay.
Blackened mess.
Oh, Sep is no longer there.
It's my biggest heal spell.
More
So
just
you guys do get back there. You get to the ship. The ship is hovering very dangerously low to just open waters. You're not quite sure where you are, Shelf. I know you looked at the map and saw your brother's ship, but you're not quite sure where in the world you are.
I will ask him. Where the hell are we?
Right now we're hovering over. Well, don't hate me. We are hovering over the island just outside of the Demon Wastes.
Weren't
if
you
you're
in
looking at the
Joram
world
this
map-
morning?
We were. We got chased, obviously, by some dragons. Now they're at the Barren Sea. Strelv, if you're looking at the map, there's the Ice White Island. There's that sea off to the south.
No, currently looking at the map. Here, pull it
Cool.
up.
Just pull it all there. It's easier. There we go. He is
We're getting ready to teleport. Or
here.
we teleported.
Already done it.
Yeah, we're already on the ship. Ooh.
Okay.
He is here.
How did you get all the way up here in one day? I mean, you were down here this morning.
It's almost
I
like
mean,
you can time travel or something.
Or teleport his entire ship. I mean, time travel's fine, yes.
He's going to shoot Cosmia a very, very dirty look on the teleport or time travel or something because, like, obviously, everybody knows, but the ship members don't know, and
No,
he
they're all
wants
being
to keep
petted
it that
too.
way. Yeah. So, he'll lead you, Strelf, down into the engine room of the ship, where you are going to see a teleportation device sitting inside of his ship. It looks very much like a bunch of teleportation circles plotted on a map. Very much like what the Dragon Sanctum is doing, only in a much smaller scale.
Where did you get this?
Okay, don't hate me.
Stop saying that. Just tell me.
Gregory gave it to me.
Huh. Okay.
So,
Hey, I mean,
I mean, I'm only going to kill him at some point. That's beside the point.
At
Yeah.
least we're on the same page on that. So he gave me
That
this.
gave me the hand of Vecna.
He gave me this because he's had mages plotted all over the world to be able to teleport. Now, when I clicked the button to bring the whole ship here, we weren't supposed to come here. We were supposed to be on this island over here. We got chased from the island, and I was headed back to shore so that at least we could land and do things appropriately.
Well, all right then. Well, you're going to see something very, very interesting here very soon. Hopefully, Crosby and so Constance is up and around now, right? She's okay.
She is.
Okay, so
Yay.
so healing the. I would have brought all of them just to heal the crew and deal with whatever needs to be dealt with, and so.
I just did a mass cure wound, so
Sure.
everybody got a 9th level mass cure wound.
Yeah.
So they're okay.
Oh.
Crocosmia, everybody's going to receive that mass cure wounds. They're going to be very thankful for you for it.
Mhm.
However, it's not typical how this works, but you're going to feel somebody reject it, and they reject it on purpose.
Oh. Do I have any indication on who did that?
They're down in the medical ward. Rudin.
I know who.
I'm gonna telepathically ask Storg, or if Strel says he knows, I'll ask.
You would never heard me say that. That was me saying it.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna ask Storg. I'm gonna say, so somebody just rejected my mass cure wounds. Any idea why or who?
She's in the medical ward.
Telepathically, I would have said that. She?
Ira.
Ira?
Ira's in the medical ward.
Night Rob, love you.
Night, Rob, love you.
None said Night
Night,
Rob,
Rob.
love you. Dow said Night Rob.
I'm not saying it.
Jim said he's not saying it. I think he hates you.
No.
Not really.
Yeah.
Why did she wait? Is she undead or something?
In the process of. We found a way to prolong her life long enough for her to fight off what's happening. The problem is it will change her.
Gonna be like a lich or something?
Whoa,
Sure.
whoa, not that far.
Just a zombie? A meaty skeleton? Is that what you're saying?
Let's just
Possibly
say
a revenant.
her teeth are going to become a little bit more pointy.
You go. Come on.
A vampire?
That'll be the one. Interesting.
That's interesting. Are you
So,
safe?
Former
Are you all
avatar
gonna be
here.
safe
Now
with a
then.
vampire around? Sorry, Strahd.
Well, former vampire of Tyr, now turned vampire. Yes, because now, Brittany or Constance, you're feeling it. You know it's there, but you're being told just to stay away. Leave it alone. Don't go down to the medical ward. Now, Bernie, what did you say?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay.
Like, I was just asking if they were going to be safe from her.
We've taken precautions.
Like garlic or something. Are you all wearing...
That's wives'
Crosses?
tales. No, we've...
No. I mean,
It's a long story, and if we want to go into it, I can, but I prefer not to.
so she would be a vampire, You. I.
She would be a vampire if she completed the process.
So she's going to like be a half vampire?
Well, that's why she's being kept away from everyone, because she's not completed the process.
So she's not feeding. So she be what is the terminology? Is it a dhampir?
Yes.
Partial vampire?
Mm-hmm.
All right then. As long as you and everyone else is safe, and this is what she wants.
She wants to be able to find a way of fixing what she's calling an avatar sickness. Because obviously there are more than just her out there that are avatars, and when they leave their body, they get that sickness that kills them, and she felt like she didn't get to live the life she wanted. She led the life Tyr wanted.
Interesting.
Remember, she's a pirate.
Right. Yeah, vampire pirates are kind of neat. I mean, makes sense to me.
Yeah.
The vampire. I get
A
it.
vampire. Yeah.
Always
I've got
slow
a
in the
question
uptake.
that's unrelated to this. But
Yes.
you know that where we went, we got held in stasis for 3 years, then we've gone back in time 3 years. Did our bodies age in those 3 years, or were we like held in stasis or something?
You were held in stasis. You don't know
So
how the
we
stasis
didn't.
worked, but you have not aged.
We've not aged, okay.
To us, it was a day that passed.
Yes. I just wondered, okay. I wondered if it was like our brains that had shut off and we still aged. So
No.
Mm-mm.
Doesn't seem to be.
not that it would make that much difference to me, because not only am I an elf, I'm also a druid. So an 18th level druid, which means that I only age 1 year every 10 now or something.
Something like that.
But timeless body. Yeah. So all right, I just wondered.
Yep. You don't know how exactly that works, as you guys did not get into that yet, but it is something that was done.
I wondered if Storg thought that Shelv looked 3 years older after not only seeing him like earlier today, but apparently not.
No, I just have an extra head on my mask now.
Extra head never hurt anybody.
Mm-hmm.
It probably hurt Rudin somehow or other.
Really.
Sure wasn't falling out of the tree.
Right. So we have Ira. Your shipmates are okay. The dragons are gone. Why are the dragons attacking you?
We took something, and we kind of threw it into the void.
What did you take?
It was a crystal-like thing. It was kind of like mother of pearl looking.
Does that sound familiar?
Yeah, you guys just put it inside the hot dog bun.
Looks like this. My illusion.
How did you find it?
What is it?
So you know how they're trying to figure out how to make ships fly without using mages to do it?
Sure. One of the task
That's-
projects. Yes.
Yeah, that's how they're gonna do it.
What does it do?
It makes the engine have the ability to cast the spell fly over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's like a conduit.
Sure. Going to do a quick sending to Argus. Don't put that in the machine, please.
Got it.
It might be bad. Hold off on that.
Okay. You got it, dude.
Why would they give? Why would that be a thing? it hurts.
Mm,
Too much happening.
So-
Too much going on.
Let me fill you in on a little thing that we've learned. Do you want to get the rest of the party together? And
Sure,
we
let's-
can,
Let's all have some coffee
yeah,
or
that
whatever.
works.
I'll take a pot.
Just a pot.
A whole pot.
They're pretty big on pirate ships. They're not just these little cups. They're these big cups.
Right then. So, oh, by the way, Crucio's gone.
Is he now? How'd you
Yes.
manage that?
Unraveled at the dawn of time.
Oh. Okay then.
That's all I'm saying. Oh,
Mhm.
met
Not
guy.
only is he gone, he never existed.
It
Yes.
never exists, essentially.
Um,
Uh,
I mean, our new friend Guide helped us.
the dragon, the time dragon.
Yes, that's one.
Nice, nice, very nice.
Yes. And before we leave you here, we're going to take you to the Dragon Sanctum and get you blessed so you'll be immune to fire. Very useful against Red
Can-
Dragon.
Can I even go there? I didn't know that I was allowed to go there.
We just came from there.
You're our guest.
Okay,
And you
okay.
are a dragon.
Is he a dragon?
I
He
I
better,
am.
he better be.
Does he know he's a
Well, it
dragon?
might not be.
So
Oh, yeah.
he is going to
Not everybody's a
transform
dragon.
into a dragon to show
In
you
this,
he has
inside the ship?
no, not inside the
What
ship.
kind of a
Okay.
dragon is he?
He's blue. But Strav, you're looking at him. He's a little bit more shiny than blue.
Yeah. Yeah. It's,
Sapphire?
no, probably.
Ish.
Well,
It's
I mean-
it's very weird how he looks.
I mean, it would make sense. I mean, blue and sapphire would be a fun combination for
Mhm,
his thunder and lightning.
mhm.
Very, very frightening.
Yeah.
Mm.
Whereas I'm cold and lightning, so I'm like silvery blue.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Well, right then. It's
Uh,
a little different after all.
Before we go on a little, Dao,
Yes.
do you want a shadow demon or a burglar?
Shadow demon or what?
Burglar. It's a big giant ape-looking thing.
If it's a summon demon spell, then he just can choose when he casts it. Doesn't have to be
Oh.
the same one.
I don't want to pull up both character sheets and have to go through the whole thing right now. That's why I'm
Oh,
asking.
does he?
So that one name was not in there. I'll send it. to you.
It's-
Hold on.
Yeah, Balgro, Shademon, and
When you summon Greater Demon, it gives you the choice between a shadow or the burglar.
The
Interesting.
burglar? The burglar?
Not burglar,
Hamburger. Rubble.
burglar. I never could.
I won't use that for now, and I'll figure it out and get it back to you.
Okay.
Because that's not
Awesome.
what I
That
saw
just
on the
says
list.
it must be a challenge rating 5 or lower, such as a shadow demon or Balgura. It can be any of them. It's just
Right,
that's
that's
the
what
two
I
that they
thought.
suggest. Yeah.
That's why I sent a name.
Gonna need a whole load of greater demons.
Well, unless he chooses one he likes.
Yeah. I don't like shadow demons. They can all suck it. You can stop laughing. 'Cause you're a bad man.
He is in your monsters guide.
Okay. I saw the name there. Okay. On to it. Yes. Sorry.
Yeah.
Glad you're
Because
sorry.
There's a lot of lore that goes with that one. And rooted.
Nice.
I may never use it, but I thought I would have it ready because now we're down to 4 people,
Mhm.
Sure.
just in case we need extra bodies. It's the other one that is important.
Fun.
Yep. Okay. So sorry.
Daddy
Back
takes
to what we
the
were
keypad
at.
away.
Alrighty. Sweet.
Back where we were at.
Yes. So, well, I guess
Bernie,
we could.
you're posting in the bar and not in Dragon Tales.
Oh
I don't know if you
shit!
noticed.
Oh
Copy and paste.
shit!
You can forward
Yep.
it. All that good jazz. Yep.
I
okay.
will.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you for telling me. How did
You're
that
welcome. I just
happen?
happened to catch the notification and was like, wait, she's not supposed to be posting there.
It's because
Nope.
you've been goofing off with Wannabe.
On a trip,
You
baby.
were out there putting tickets
So-
in, stay home, do nothing.
Well,
Thank you
we
for saying.
are. What's the next thing that we're talking about? We talked about his dragon.
Shit's sake.
Oh, the thing he wants to tell you guys.
Yes,
So
yes.
we got some information on a dragon named Task.
Yes. Didn't you meet with her today?
I did sort of kind of meet with her today.
Mm-hmm.
She had some wonderful knowledge to share with me. She thinks I'm on her side.
Hope you're not. Let's just
I
say
am
that.
not. No,
Good.
because if anything, I'm on your side.
Yes. Well, I can fill you in a bit on what her plans are.
On her plans, okay.
Oh yeah.
We'll see if they mesh up what she's doing now.
I mean, I know what she's going to do in 3 years.
Oh, so you know the end of her long plan.
Oh
Because
yes.
what we got was she wants to basically take over this world and have her be the only deity like Tyr did 500 years ago.
She did that.
Okay.
That's
what
why
she
she came
did.
back. She did that 3 years in
Oh.
the future. And we
Oh.
prevented it from happening.
Well, good on ya. Great
I mean,
job.
Considering you've seen Durham, I mean, what that place looks like. That's what the whole world looks like with her.
So, did you figure out how she got up into the Dragon Sanctum then?
She had a soul.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Crucios.
That soul is gone now.
That doesn't exist anymore.
Do you know how she got in though?
Using the soul.
Yes. Like how she used the soul.
No.
Because at the time, because Crucio's soul, she had the anchor. Argus was the tether. She just used it to jump to Argus.
She had to put Crucio's soul into herself,
Okay.
which means that she, for a time, became Crucio.
And
Which
how
meant all the, for you guys, for reference, that means all the dots, the reason they changed was because, and except for the one in the demon list that was fluctuating, was because for a time, she was Crucio.
But that never happened now. We stopped that from happening because she hasn't got the soul anymore.
Correct, but now she's off doing something else. Roll
I've had
20.
some other way to get in.
We're going to have to kill her, aren't we?
Yes.
She's quote unquote looking to hire people to help her get in there. Strelv, I know you said you wanted to take me to the Dragon Sanctum to become fire resistance, which would be great. But you need to make sure that I'm me.
Are you?
And I don't know how to. Well, I feel like I'm me, but I don't know if I'm me alone.
What?
Do you delve into your mind a bit?
I'm thinking that might do it, or maybe a paladin looks over at Constance.
Constance, can you tell if he's been possessed or has any passengers on him somehow?
Probably.
One moment, let me look up my spell list.
And
Right. I got too many. This is the problem. Well, could you tell me what that spell would be, and I could just see if it'd be faster? That'd be
You need to
faster to make it.
Have a look if you can
I've got
sense
50 of them
any.
on here.
is it using your passive senses? Can you sense any anything other than
Oh,
person?
that's
Yeah.
fair. Yeah, hold on.
You-
Fiends or undead or anything other than what he is.
She couldn't do fiends or undead because she is going to sense her down there. But if we can focus it, we can work on that.
So what you need to do is see if there's anything. Well, I mean, you can detect otherworldly, other planar things.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, the influence of a dragon god would be an other planar thing. So it wouldn't register as fiends, celestial, or undead, but it would register as. Well, what do the dragon gods register as? Celestial?
Yes. You
Okay.
don't know that, Strelf, but I'm telling you, Jim, yes, they register as celestial.
Well, I mean, we've been around Zarquan and everything else, and those senses would have been going off crazy for Constance the whole time.
She's also been unconscious most of the time. Being
That's
carried
neither
around
here
by
nor
Rudy.
there. We're used to her sleeping on the job.
That's all I do.
So yes, when you do sense it, you do sense that they are celestial beings. And Strelv, you know for a fact that Storg is not a celestial being.
not. I mean, somewhat because he's a cleric, but I mean, no, not exactly.
Right.
So, is there any celestial presence among my brother?
Is there?
Oh, great. I didn't want that in that box, but oh well. It is what it is.
Oh, I can pretend I didn't see it.
Nah, that's alright.
He's gone. Never mind.
So
Is-
he is not a celestial being inside of him.
What is that?
So the only thing you're really sensing right now, outside of yourself, is the Dampier.
Maybe we need to go somewhere that isn't here then. Take him with us.
Okay, so here's an idea. I mean, here is a potential complication. If Task were to get hold of one of us and somehow twist us around to turn us against the world and make her and make us loyal to her,
Mm-hmm.
then we could bring her with us, just like we've been doing this whole time.
Yeah.
So, Storg, how confident are you could resist the temptations or the control of someone like Task?
I feel pretty confident. I mean, I've been around Tyr long enough to resist most of the things that she's been wanting to do.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
Stop it.
Yeah, going through reconnaissance. What? The first we're hearing about this. There's another side of tier we don't know about?
Yes, but stop
Allegedly.
it.
I mean, Tyr is a god of tools, I guess. I don't know.
God.
So, like, I feel pretty confident in being able to resist it. The problem is that I won't know it's her until it's too late to try and resist her. Currently, right now, we are hunting down all the rings of mind shielding that we can possibly find.
Oh, here, take this one.
Oh, do you not need it?
I can't use it.
Oh. Well, that's kind of sad.
Too many things to deal with, and so yes.
Yeah, I mean, with his 5 legendary resistances, I'm sure he definitely needs that ring.
Um.
Or has he got 6 now? I mean,
Necrotic
Right.
is the other one. Yep.
Yeah.
okay.
So, he, by the way, is not seeing the mask, Stralv. It's like he's talking to you.
Yeah.
Normally, it's not that he can't see it; he's choosing to ignore it at this point.
Yeah. Can I make it visible? Can I hide it?
I'm gonna say yes. I'm
Okay,
going
good.
to, instead of you having to take it on and off again to speak with
Sure.
people, I'll say, yeah, you have the ability to make it unnoticeable. And there's one more bit of information I probably should get you guys hopping on, as we have so many things we need to fix and figure out before this fight happens. I need you guys to look into reports of some huge uproar that's happening in the Eldeen reaches, sorry.
Near the well, not far from there now.
You're
what
not,
sort of-
which we were headed in Dorm to go deal with that Doram, however you
Right.
want to pronounce that. Yeah, we were headed out there to do some research of our own, and obviously got chased down by some dragons. So in the Eldeen Reaches, there is rumored to be a factory that is mass producing dragon eggs and hatching them faster than they're ready.
How? Whoa.
Omelets?
They have gotten a hold of a female and we don't know quite how it's working, but she is cranking out anywhere between 6 and 8 eggs per hour, which we know is not possible. The gestation period for a dragon egg in general is almost a year, so we don't know how they're able to do it. And at the same time, once she lays those eggs, she's able to go from infant dragon to full adult dragon within a week.
So there's some sort of time weirdness happening.
We're assuming, but we don't know what it is or how to stop it, as that is all the information that I've been given.
What are we doing about Storg's fire immunity? What's happening here? Can we take him to the sanctum or not?
Well, I think
You've got the all clear that he does not have his task inside of him. You could take him to the sanctum.
I think it would be best. That way, you have a little less to worry about from red dragons, at least. And I believe you also have some resistance and such to lightning and other things, so this will be good as well. So,
And I also picked up this, and he'll show you a pretty little ring on his finger. It's giving him resistance to acid damage.
all right.
We are currently collecting as many rings as we can for resistances. We do have sorcerers and mages working on creating them, but that takes time.
And they also all require attunement. So
They do, yes. So, what do you already have? What are you missing? And what do we think we're going to be having to deal with? Is what we're
all right.
assessing right now.
All I need now is lightning and lightning is radiant and psychic.
Radiance would be fun, wouldn't it?
So, all right then. Let's get you squared away first. You can go and meet meet a couple of gods.
Yeah, me alone? Or the whole
Well,
crew?
I think I don't know about the whole crew. Might be a little much.
Okay,
But-
okay, just me alone. That works. He'll head upstairs, out the door and yell up the stairs. Matthew, you're in charge. I'll be back shortly.
Is he a halfling? Or no?
No.
Why did you
He's
call
a-
him shortly?
Shelv, you picked a good one, you know? You know?
Yes, I know. Still groaning out loud though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever.
So, so that's what we're doing.
Yep.
We're going to go there. Okay. All right.
Just for a couple minutes.
Bring you back in a minute, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you guys will teleport to the sanctum?
Yes.
When
And
you get there. Oh, go ahead.
I do want to point out I'm not going to have him like get the ability to come back here as often as he wants. He can work that deal out on his own if he wants to. I'm not going to push
No.
that. I just want to be immune to fire.
Yeah.
Probably not gonna want that because again, pushing the luck with
With
Yes.
task.
task.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you get back here, and as soon as Storg enters into the sanctum here, alarm bells go off like crazy.
Oh. Hello.
What's going on? Why with all the bells?
That's what happened when we first showed up, didn't it?
It is.
Okay.
Um,
It's kind of like, is it okay? My brother, he's with us.
we cleared
Oh,
him to
right.
come first.
Sorry,
Yes,
son.
right. Strelv brought brother Storg.
Yes.
Remembering.
And then let's see, who are we talking to?
You're talking to why do I forget his name? I named him the robot man.
August?
Argus. right?
Argus.
Yes. Sorry, Argus. I should have. I think we told you we were bringing him at some point. So
Yeah.
should have messaged ahead. But yes, this is Stork. I believe Zorquan. I know I asked him about this. I don't remember. So anyway, I will message Zorquan saying, one of the visions I saw with my brother and his lady killed in fire. I was hoping maybe he could receive the boon to be immune to fire as we are, as he is well, I think going to be rather important down the road.
Yes. Are you here now? Back with him.
Yeah. Yes.
I will be with you momentarily. I have to find a good page to stop with. Make yourselves comfortable.
Is that New Ruden?
Took his
New
helmet
Rune?
off.
Oh my gosh. You got a
Oh.
funky mustache.
Been a while since he took his helmet off.
And a duck.
And a
tennis
duck.
shoes?
Of course he's got a duck.
Of course
And
he
I'll
does.
take my duck out and show you mine. We both have them.
I've seen your ducks. Yes, I just.
Wow. Wow, Shelf. You didn't need to
What?
put out her business everywhere. You've seen her ducks.
Hey, Rudin, if you put your duck here and I put mine next to you, we can pretend we've got all our ducks in a row.
Oh, stop it.
So, what happens if they throw the ducks at each other? Well, so
Yeah,
cause some sort of a weird, like dimensional distortion of
The
like
problem is if
constantly
you
missing each other.
don't have the duck.
No, because if we throw the duck, we don't have the duck, and then we can't miss. So his duck would hit me, and my duck would hit him, unless they hit each other, and then I don't know what would happen. They'd probably both disappear in a
We don't
ball
want
of
that to happen
confusion.
because
No.
we've both been able to duck once since we've got
We
these.
love these ducks. These ducks are great. Just the fact that we have them means that people don't generally throw things at us. I think they're lucky ducks.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. All the duck euphemisms ever.
And if we get them
Oh,
dirty, they're mucky ducks.
So anyhow, back here you're told to make yourselves comfortable. Storg is kind of like,
No?
where the heck are we? Don't know what's
This,
going on.
this is the Dragon Sanctum. This is the realm of the Dragon Gods.
You would think they would have told me of this place while I was helping you with the whole back and forth through time wimey stuff.
We
This
only
is
really just
sort of,
discovered it.
yeah. This is sort of the time place. Of Reno in the future? What about Reno?
That's where Jim lives.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this is how we actually reached you. Gotta point to the big map.
Wow.
Hmm.
So not the helm.
No, in fact, not.
Where,
the helm
where
would
is
not.
it?
The helm would not work to go to a mobile place normally.
Us. It doesn't work anymore. We've used all of the charges.
Yeah, the time the helmet teleportation will only do teleportation now. I can no longer go through time.
You see that?
Wow.
You see that dot on the map there that's moving?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's your ship.
Better not be moving. I told them to stand still.
Well, the one that's over there off the coast of the Demon Wave. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, yes.
They don't need to keep still. You can go to it while it's moving.
Mm.
It is, I think, very much related to the fact that you have a dragon and a dragon type engine on your ship that came from a dragon.
You think?
Maybe.
I don't think so. I don't think
Maybe
so.
not.
He'll wink at you.
Or maybe it's the fact that you're on it.
So this is where you've been hanging out, skipping times then, huh?
No, this has been a very recent thing.
Ah.
No, it has been a very weird and strange thing. I'm glad to no longer be able to travel in time. Of course, it is where we met
Yeah.
Guide. He did actually meet us here, and we dealt with all that. Yes.
Guide's pretty cool, isn't he?
He's very interesting. Yes. He scares me.
He should.
Yeah. Yeah.
He really should.
We took Crucio to where he was going, where there was going to be no air, and he sent us back, but stayed there to watch him just like take his last breath. I thought that was quite interesting. Like just watch him slowly expire.
I hope that's what he did.
Me too. because if not, that's an issue.
You're all screwed.
Because that's both bits of his soul and him in the same place.
So you're worried about Guide.
Being the
No.
bad guy.
I don't know. It's. I mean, who knows? The motivations of gods, beyond us mere mortals for the most part.
Well,
Glancing over at Constance and winking.
Right.
if you're worried about Guide and keeping his word to you, I wouldn't worry about it.
No.
I've been working with Guide for the better part of 5 or 6 years now. How
So
do you think
longer
I
than-
started with the whole
we-
timey-wimey thing, Shel?
When we went there, Pyrrhus Crucio's words were, "This isn't what we planned," to Guide. And then Guide sent us back and stayed behind. And that made us wonder what the purpose of that was.
Well, have you asked Guide?
No, we've not seen him since.
Have you talked to him? I mean,
I
Not
don't
yet.
really have a way to speak with him normally, so I don't know yet.
Shall we get August to maybe get him to come here or speak to us?
well, commune is a thing, right?
Not
He'll
for
look
me.
right at Constance.
I can't
Commune is a
commune.
thing, right?
Can you commune with any god?
Do a root
Well,
in.
you-
What?
Well, I was told that if I opened myself up to one deity, I opened them up to all.
Oh.
So I
Right.
guess the answer to that is yes.
Okay,
I
then.
said Constance was unconscious when we met Guide, so Constance never actually interacted with Guide.
Mm.
When you open your for her,
No.
when she says yes to one god, she says yes to all gods.
Wasn't it after we restored Constance's soul to her?
Sure, it doesn't mean she was awake.
I thought she was.
Maybe she was. I don't remember.
We'll
I
say
don't
she is.
remember.
Okay, go.
Okay.
All right.
So
It all works out fine.
all you have to do is commune like you would for Tyr, and you
Okay.
could speak with Guide.
It helps when Constance is actually here, huh?
Mm.
Okay. Yeah. Then I'm gonna try to do that.
Roll the D100.
What I gotta roll. I was about to say I gotta remember what I gotta roll. That'd be a 36.
It sure would be. You hear distant grumblings. Very much like he's responding to you, but it's going to take him a minute to get to you.
How rude.
You've been put on hold.
Is there annoying music playing?
Right? Is there elevator music?
I hate that. Like elevator music. It's the worst.
Well,
See,
fortunately, that
seeing
didn't
your-
work this time. I might have to try again.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait 12 hours.
Reassure ourselves and make sure we're not going to run afoul of any more time shenanigans.
Constance, did you ever don the helmet of teleportation?
I don't think so.
I know Rudin has.
I have
Oh,
Rudin.
yeah, I don't think I got it. I think he took it.
Who's
Rudin
gonna
will
look
rub
at-
his beard. Yes.
Nice beard. When you were holding the helm of teleportation. The helm of teleportation. Do you have an ability to commune with anything? Because you are a lovely barbarian, sir.
Yes, lovely, lovely.
He's a beard barian now. A beard bearing barbarian.
I don't do anything in that line of talking to spirit.
Only
Well,
I
then-
think guy right.
That's great. That won't help with your problem. Yep, you're gonna have to wait 12 hours. Try it again.
Okay.
I can commune, but only with nature. So that's
Yeah.
not helpful.
It's not a
And I
wizard
don't
spell
think
at all.
I don't think you've put the helm on either.
I've used the helm. The helm of teleportation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I've
took
at
us
least once.
to. I think I took us to Karnath at one point or something.
Okay. Do you want to give it a whirl? See if it'll work better?
I
we
can't
should-
do. Well, I can't speak with him.
It's just nothing. The commune spell. Is it's not on your list, is it?
What? My commune with nature is, but not. I can't commune with a god. I can only commune with nature.
Yeah, it's not. Not the commune spell, which is the spell used to commune with a god.
Nope. Cannot do that.
All right. Well then, yep, we're totally waiting 24 hours or 12 hours. Yep. All right. After a few moments of time, we'll come back. So I figured it out. Who built this place?
Oh, was it Zorquan?
Zarquan, yes, Zarquan has come back, and he's going to tell you who built this place.
Oh.
As soon as, Asgaroth built the place?
I think we knew
Makes-
that before, didn't we?
Makes sense. I didn't know if he built the entire thing or just if he built. I think we knew he built the place, but I didn't know if he built that, pointing to the console.
Yes, the everything in it and the console was built by Asgaroth, and oddly enough, he's either missing or not responding to any messages being sent to him.
Is that normal?
Not normal, no, per se. He's taken an interest in a man who has gone missing from this time period, and I'm wondering if he has gone with him.
Who is the man?
So
His name is Nikolai Carlisle. That's his last name. I had to think about his Carlisle.
is he one of the ones that was sent back by guide to an alternate to 5,000 years ago?
No, he was a person that he was part of the other group.
That's what I mean.
The man Nikolai Carlisle was mentioned to us before by Alice, the green dragon. Apparently he has a mushroom eye which can help to distinguish which people are dragons and which people aren't. And we were told to seek him out at one point, but we didn't do that.
And now he's gone. Or missing.
It's with the other group, the other group have all gone back in time, 500
Yeah.
years or something.
So, Asgaroth is now going back in time as well.
If your information is correct, yes.
Guide told us he said to back 5,000 years or 500 years, whatever it was.
I wonder
Because
why.
they were messing up the
Guide-
timeline.
Well, that'll do it.
They were causing problems. All this Demon Gate nonsense, releasing Tiamat in the world. It was all them.
That was them.
Yes.
I've been trying
All
to
their
clean
fault.
up after that for so long.
Yes.
Okay, so, yes, your brother. He will come out and he will kiss your brother. He now has the ability to have fire resistance.
Glad I didn't warn him about the whole saliva thing.
I thought that was that they gave us. I thought that gave us like the ability to come here.
It does. But it also gives him fire resistance.
Okay. So does he have the ability to come here now?
No, he does not have the ability to come here.
All right. They were separate. Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
Arceus and all had double duty. All right, got it.
Shall I Carlisle the old doddering man?
Yes, he is the old doddering man.
Okay.
All right then. Well,
He's Jack's character, isn't he?
He is Jack's character, yes.
Mm-hmm.
well, in that case, my head hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been trying to message Nissa?
No.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Wait, what?
Hmm?
You're trying to make me jealous. Because that is not going to happen.
You are going to receive a message via sending from Ida.
Okay.
Cosmia.
Ida or Ita?
Ita. Your
Ita
old
with a
party
T.
member.
Okay.
Yes. He's going to say that he has been usurped and is dealing with the falling outcomes of that. And he will join the party as soon as he can, but he doesn't think it'll be anytime soon.
Yep. This number is out of service.
Also, I have Nissa.
What?
He's
You have
got
Nissa?
Yes. He can't respond to that, but yes, he's got Nissa.
Okay. I will tell the party that I've just received a sending from Ita, who is dealing with some stuff, and Nissa is with him. So
I
they're both
was
alive.
very certain she was hooking up with somebody, and I know it wasn't me.
Well, you'll be able
Wait,
to still talk
what?
to her now. Now that she's alive and she's existing in this
Oh,
time again.
Probably
you'll
why
be
I
able-
got the pain back is probably he was in the room.
Maybe.
Don't talk to me now.
She didn't exist before. Okay.
No, when I've
Right.
got something to say to Nissa, I'll let her know.
Alright. So,
He didn't
Take
say who
story
he was
back.
usurped by. He just said he was usurped. So, okay.
It's correct. He did not give you that information.
Mm-hmm.
So what is next for the Dragon Trails trio? Quadruple? Quattro? Whatever
I
you
thought
are.
I knew when we decided in the beginning, but then everything else happened. I said, let's go do this, and then
Do
alarm
what?
bells went off, and tiki torches were lit, and pigs were
Right.
being roasted.
Tiki torches?
What did you have? What was your plan?
You want me remember 2 hours ago?
It's an hour
It
and
It was
40
the first.
minutes.
It was like one of the big things on the list, and then it was like, oh,
Well,
Or
we've
shall we-
just an hour and a half in. We've just got Storg his immunity to fire, which we talked about before we started. So, I mean, we're right on track, really, for your bit next. Takes us 2 hours to do anything.
Well, I mean,
The magic
related
bell,
to
not the
what?
box.
Yeah.
We've now restored the console. We need to speak with what's his face? What's his face?
Zorkwan?
Not
Or
him.
did we just talk? All right.
The time
Zorkwan
dragon.
is here. If you want
Oh,
to talk to him, he is
Guide.
here.
we can't do that for 12 hours. So that's something we
Yeah,
can't do until tomorrow.
So
basically,
we're currently waiting on speaking with him, or we'll go and do
Oh.
something else and come back.
Yeah, that's something we can definitely do that down the road. I mean, I wonder.
I mean,
He
I'd
spoke
like to go back
me.
to my ship.
Of course, yes. Let's go back. I'll put it back on a ship.
I thought we
That's
took
all-
him back already.
No.
Nope, he'll touch the button and just go back to his ship.
Yeah.
And then that is fixed.
Okay. So we know there's some dragon thing happening in the Eldian reaches.
Mhm.
We know what else we have. We've got Task out there doing something or other.
Correct.
This crystal thing is at least somewhat settled. We're not putting it in anything yet. It's just there, I guess.
No, can I take that back from Argus in case we do actually discover what we need it for?
He's not going to
With
fight
the-
you with it.
With the thing that it fits into?
Yep, you can have the whole thing. Hmm.
Okay. And then it obviously, if it is that it's needed here, we'll bring it back. But right now, we don't know what it's for, so we want to keep it handy in case we do. Because we were told by him in the future that it's going to be needed at some point. And by him, I'm pointing at Zorkwan.
Yes.
There was a level of hell once, but we went somewhere else.
Oh. We were
was
supposed to deal with Asmodeus, right?
There was
Okay,
go
sorry.
to Zilargo once, but then we went somewhere else.
There's been
There's
so
a
many
lot of
things
that.
we need to do.
I think somehow Zilagra got solved.
Because there's
Resolve.
always like 3 places we need to be, and we go to one of them and forget about the other 2, and then there are another 3 places, and we choose one of those, and that's kind of how it's been. So,
Yep. And then whatever we didn't go to gets resolved somehow without us. Because that makes sense. Things happen
You're not the
Yeah.
only adventurers in the world, you know.
exactly. So yeah, the whole thing of it.
apparently.
It-
We're not even the only dragon adventurers in the world. Although, in this world we are now. Probably.
Wow, that's weird.
Probably the highest level dragon adventurers at least.
Yes,
Maybe.
you are the highest level adventurers that are dragons, that know that you're dragons anyways.
Yes.
There are still adventurers out there that don't know that they are also dragons.
That's just fine. You don't need to. Right.
You were given that thing by Storg to go
Yes.
check out.
the dragons. There was something to do with Asmodeus. He was running around doing something or other, wasn't it?
He is running around the plains right now, yes.
Asmodeus.
Is there anything we need to resolve this stuff with Tyr?
No, because you had Brittany, who came into the session, who now knows that what she had to go through to get Tyr and all that good jazz.
Okay. So are you part? paladin and warlock or something? You have a pact with them?
I'm no warlock.
Okay.
No warlock.
But you have the you have
100% paladin.
so you don't have any sort of your connection is it sounds like you have almost like a pact, but it's not that. It's well, I don't know. It's just very very interesting. I don't, this god thing just breaks my brain. Sorry, Zircon.
Yeah, imagine how it makes my brain feel.
Present company excluded, Zorkon.
No, yes. You can tell he wasn't really paying attention. He's
Yeah,
got his
it's fine.
nose in a book.
That's
Mhm.
fine. Okay. So you have access to this place. The lights are all restored. And are all the lights in the same place as they were?
For the most part, they may have shifted a couple 100 feet,
I mean,
but for the most
we
part,
both
yeah,
saw it
they're.
on the map. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Sorry. So at some point, I have to deal with Grigori and Tiamat.
Hmm.
Whatever's going on there, Grigori is still messing around doing God's know what.
Is it worth asking him?
You'll know.
Because I think he doesn't want anything to do with Tiamat. In fact, he's probably still planning on having her killed with an army and everything that's coming.
Supposedly.
He also handed me the hand of Vecna to prevent his son from getting it and becoming evil.
He's still evil.
Yeah,
Eviler.
but there are levels of evil, and it's not. I don't think he's on the same level of evil as Tiamat. But I just don't know.
So evil is an elevator. I got it. It's different levels.
Yeah,
Ground floor evil and 8th floor evil and
yeah. All evil is wrong, but it's wrong on so many levels.
Or levels of hell. There's that.
There you
That's
go.
it.
There you go. That's exactly. There is hell, and there are levels of hell. There are, each one
There
becoming worse.
and there are layers of the abyss.
There you go.
You
Which-
haven't spoken with Gregory since you guys agreed to deal with this Tiamat issue, and
Right.
you have
Quote unquote
found a way.
abdicated the throne.
Now, keep in mind too, you have been told that you no longer have to deal with the Tiamat issue as long as you deal with Task.
Yes.
I wonder. This dragon thing, is it a task issue or a Tiamat issue? It could be either, really. I mean, so far, our only lead on what they could be up to is this dragon thing. And Task is trying to find some other soul to allow them to access this place. How would accessing Crucia's soul give her access to this place?
You already said, didn't you? Because it was linked with Argus, and it allowed
Maybe.
transportation directly to Argus. The tether and the
Maybe. That could be
anchor,
it.
whatever.
Because at that point, when she would have come here, we had not taken the soul from Argus yet, so yes, I guess that would make sense.
Yeah. But-
Right. Okay.
Now she'd have to find a different way to get here, and if she does come here, these guys are all on high alert, aren't they? I mean, I'd like to say that, but obviously some of them are just sitting around reading books. But I'd like to think they're on high alert, expecting her to at least attempt to get in, and then to do something about it.
You will hear a little frump at that, but he takes
Yeah,
no
I mean, seriously.
he there's a little frump, but doesn't he pays no mind to it. He knows that you're just taking cheap shots, which is fine.
I don't mean any disrespect. I just hope that you know that it was really bad. What this place looked like was really bad. You guys were all gone and this was all horrendous, and we don't want that. We're trying so hard to prevent that. I want to know that you guys know what to expect and try to avoid it happening. It's not me who gets destroyed and sent to another dimension. It's you guys, you know?
So, I guess, Zarkon, what other ways could Task use to get into this place? Is there any other possibilities? It would
Well,
indicate what she's doing?
It's entirely possible that she found another way, another soul, or, God forbids, or us forgives, I guess is the appropriate word. Is it possible maybe that she created another avatar?
Of herself?
Well, for herself. You said something about dragons? What
Yes.
about
Well,
dragons?
dragons are being spawned in the Eldeen Reaches at an alarmingly fast rate.
Well, wouldn't that be a quick fire way of her being able to make sure that she has an avatar, and soon?
Maybe? I wonder. It seems like more they're trying to raise an army.
Well, that would be the surplus.
Trying to find the right one.
The army is what she was a secondary goal. The surplus would be the fact that she now has a way of finding another avatar for herself.
So mass producing dragons until the right one comes along.
Yes, and then they have no other choice. They're not given a choice. She just takes them at birth.
Well, then,
So, what would she be doing with him now? After, okay, you're not the avatar. Now there's just loads of dragons in the world? What?
Well, now they become part of the army that she's...
soon she's going to use it to take over the world.
What if we usurp the army?
I think we should stop the rampant overbreeding of dragons.
Yes.
First of all, however that's being done. That's alarming. This is the world of dragons. We don't want to overpopulate it. Well, then to the Eldeen Reaches.
The baby mama?
Find the baby mama. The baby factory.
There's
Right,
just
so
one
there-
dragon laying eggs.
It is just one dragon laying eggs,
Yeah.
one female.
6 to 8 eggs an hour, he said.
6 to 8. That's a lot of eggs.
It's a lot of eggs.
Mm-hmm. Miss Strelv wasn't even that big of a clutch.
Ooh.
Alright, so you're going off, and now there is no actual dot in the Eldeen Reaches.
Have any of you been there before? Looking at the other three.
No. No idea.
Not to my
Oh, we
knowledge.
knew
I
someone
haven't.
with an airship.
I mean, we could go back to Stork, and then he's somewhat close to there. Wasn't he? He was heading for there anyway, wasn't he?
He was headed back to Durham because he gave you the quest to deal with.
Oh, he's
with
gonna
that.
teleport there. Okay. Did
Mhm.
he say where in the Eldian Reaches, or just somewhere in the Eldian Reaches? It's a big place.
Yep, it is a big place. He said by the mountains range, bordering the
On
Demon
the ice
Wastes.
one. Okay, so somewhere else.
Mm.
At least.
It's entirely
Right.
possible that I was going to say it, but I let people talk instead of interrupting.
No worries. The Icehorn Mountains. Okay, somewhere on the
Mm-hmm.
along there. Okay. So. Right. What's the closest place we've been? Fairhaven.
While you guys are looking at the map, trying to figure out a better way to get there, or fast way to get there, you will hear a pop, like a vacuum, like the air was sucked out and popped, and then in comes a tiny, baby-looking dragon. This sucking on lollipops, just humming to herself. We'll stop and
Hello?
look at you all. Hi.
Hello.
Who are you?
I'm Struv.
Well, hi, Shelf.
I'm
Introduce it.
Cosmia.
Hi, Crocosmia.
That's Constance, and I'm Rudin.
Well, hello, Rudin. Oh, Rudin.
No, not the daddy.
Oh, really? Okay.
You
Alright.
know Rudin?
I know of his clan, yeah.
Oh.
What does that
We've
mean?
heard, we've heard a bit as well.
Yeah, and what's the actual name of the clan? Baby.
Oh. You're not so nice. I don't think I'm going to help you now. Names?
I think
Go ahead.
you should help us. We need help.
Do you?
I mean, I hate to ask this, but what is your name?
Mara.
Mara. Do we know
Like
Mara
as in-
among dragons?
You can see the name lit up on the pedestal. All the names of the dragons that are currently here inside the sanctum get lit up.
Okay then.
And if you remember back through the list of names I gave you, she is the goddess of mercy and of healers.
Very nice.
Mara.
Tamara. Yep.
What?
TM.
T-A.
TA. Tamara. All right.
Tamara.
Tamara.
Not today. Tomorrow.
Exactly.
I thought you said
Ah.
Tamara. I apologise.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah.
I was gonna say Tamara, but it didn't sound right.
Too close to temerity.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is very good to meet you, Tamara.
No, you're meeting us today.
What did we do yesterday?
Sorry.
Same thing we do every day.
Time to take over the world.
grew up the world. That's the other part. We're fixing the world. Fixing the world.
Mhm.
It is good to see you. We were trying to find a way to the Eldian Reaches to deal with something is very strange with dragons there. Somehow a dragon queen matron person is able to produce an alarming number of eggs that are being hatched and grown very, very quickly.
You're gonna go help her?
Yeah, it seems
I
like she's
think-
being held there against her will, maybe. We
I
won't know.
don't know
100%.
what she's doing there. Yes, I mean, so you know about this?
I've been sending in healers to get her out and adventurers, but every time somebody goes in, nobody comes back.
So you know where she is then. Do you know who's keeping her there? Would it
Yeah.
happen to be-
I don't know the exact name of the person that is keeping her there. All I know is every time I try to go there, I'm met with a field of force that won't let me in, and it's so frustrating.
Something preventing a godly presence, but others can go in as well?
Yeah. Like, I'm trying to get in, and it won't let me in. And then, I use my god powers to help me get in, and it won't let me in. It's almost like the bubble we have around this place to keep Task out.
Right. Task has found a way to do something on the material plane.
You think it's Task? You think
Yeah.
Task is doing that to her?
It
Yeah.
could very well be. We know Task is
Shame.
trying to do something to allow her access to this place.
For shame. Why does she
Mm.
want back here? I mean,
She wants
To-
to be the only dragon deity in the world. She wants to destroy all of you or send you all away and have it for herself.
she is the god of greed, but I can't believe that she'd want to get rid of us so quickly.
Well, she did it, and we stopped it happening. Came back in the past to make it reverse, but she actually succeeded before, after, later.
2.5
No.
years.
Well,
It took her 2.5 years to find a way to do it, and then she did it, and then poof. Yeah, it was a matter of all of the other deities in the world, including all of you, were pushed out to the outer plate.
well, she's just. Oh, sorry, words I can't say. So, you guys think you could help?
So, yeah.
Hate it so much. That bag you guys got of the ice pops, where is it currently at? Is it in a bag of holding or is it around somebody's waist?
I don't know who took it. Probably Rudin. Or it wasn't me. I didn't take
I
it.
thought I had it.
I
Okay.
I was the one who.
Cosmia had it.
I was
Yes,
the
you
one
bought
who
it, that's right.
asked
Yes.
if we could buy the whole lot,
Mm-hmm.
so it'll be in my bag of holding. Does she want a lollipop?
No. Do you have it's in your bag of holding? Okay.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out where it's at. Thank you.
Well, it can't melt in there, can it?
Nope. You can't melt when it's outside either.
That's
Hey.
That's what the box is for. Keeps it cold.
Yeah, but eventually it would melt eventually. Even in a cool box, things melt eventually.
Unless
Right,
it's magic
eventually.
that keeps it frozen.
Oh, is it a magic cool box? I didn't know.
That's
Yeah, it's a
that's-
magical
yeah,
box.
yeah. It keeps it cold. Yeah.
I didn't know it was a magic one. I apologize.
But that's why we
Okay.
spent 20. That's why we spent 20 gold on it.
I just wanted lollipops.
Yep, you got 'em. She's sucking on a lollipop that looks just like the ones that are in there.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you get your lollipop from?
Oh, I created these. Gave them to a man a while ago. Told him to probably spread it around the world and give one to everybody, but I haven't seen anybody eating
We
one.
bought some. We
sold
gave
them
him.
all
Shut
in
up.
one place.
We gave him the money to make an ice cream truck and go and sell them further away, and
Yeah, do it.
we helped him.
Yeah,
That's
you-
amazing.
so you can make a wagon and take it to places and head out his frozen treats.
That's great. Everybody should have one of those things.
What do they
So,
do?
well, I'm glad you asked. Because, the DM totally looked those up while we were away. Mhm. You know? 100% look those back up and see what they did. Yeah. They do all kinds of crazy stuff. One of them is just like a +2 to your attack. And some shield stuffs. Where is it at now? Oh, it was in the other thing. Yep. Anyways, so you're gonna go out there, and you're going to take on tasks. Task, right?
That is
If we can get there.
understanding.
Shelfie, she's gonna look you over.
Buff up my
You've
chest
got
a little bit.
Con-
7
Cosmia.
faces. Mm-hmm.
6.
You've got 7 faces.
6 plus my own.
Oh, your
Six.
own, yes.
So, yeah.
That's kind of.
Well,
I will manifest the mask.
Wow.
And then put it away again.
Look, okay, so, great. Listen, so, here's what I'm gonna do for you guys. Maybe not for Mr. Strelv here with his 1,000 faces going on, but what I'm gonna do for you all. You got the boon of fire resistance from my friend over here.
From Zolkon, yeah.
Yeah. How would you like to have the boon of cold resistance?
That would be amazing.
Resistance or immunity?
Did he give you immunity?
He did?
He did. In fact.
That little devil. Okay.
Helpful to your dragon. He knows how important we are for saving the world.
Right. So I have to top him, right? So yes, I'm going to give you immunity.
Oh, you have to
Oh.
top him, so immunity to 2 things?
No. No. Not 2 things, It's hard enough to do 1. So,
Is it? So how do
yeah.
you do it?
How did he do it?
He
With
kissed
tongue.
us.
He kissed you.
He kissed
You
us.
guys do realize you don't have to kiss a deity just because they ask you to, right?
Well, we did
Actually,
anyway.
Did the kissing.
Well, who did the kissing?
The deity did the
Oh.
kissing. We didn't do
You
the
didn't kiss
kissing.
him back?
No.
I did.
Was I the only one who didn't?
Shelf definitely did. He
Of course.
fucked it up.
Alright, so no. All you have to do for me is give me a high five. And we're good.
How about a hug?
I like hugs.
Awesome.
I'll give you a
Like,
hug
how
and a
could you
high
give
five.
you a high five?
Constance
No
will get a
problem
high
with
five. Constance, when you get your high five, this very chill effect comes over top of you, and you get
Right.
icy cold. For a moment, Strav, when you're looking at her, she
Mhm.
almost turns the same color as you.
It's kind of- I just blow like snowflakes over top of everybody. Just
Mm-hmm.
Gets another high five.
Everybody will have that happen, by the way. The same effect, whether it's a hug or whether it's a kiss, will have the same effect. You all are now immune to cold damage.
Thank you so much. That is awesome. You the best.
No, stop it.
And you know the good thing about immunity to cold? it goes right above immunity to fire on the list because it's before fire alphabetically.
Yeah, you're right. C does come before. What letter? All right. Well, you guys have fun. Stay out of trouble.
Thank
If
you.
you get into trouble,
Um,
don't use my name because I can't help you.
All right.
Hey, do you know what kind of dragon task is?
She
What
didn't
kind
tell
of
you?
damage they do?
Oh, if she's going to, if you're talking about fighting her, like to win to kill her, she does psychic damage.
Oh, does she? Okay.
hmm Gelatin ice cubes is the name of the candy that you guys got.
Gelatin what?
Gelatinous ice cubes.
Gelatinous.
Listen,
Gelatinous?
I liked where I said it, Jim.
Like a gelatinous cube?
Yes. Gelatinous. I like the way I said it better.
You weirdo.
I already did the demons part.
Is that it? In the chat?
In this chat or in the voice chat?
Voice chat.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I have that like minimized to circle listness. That's the one.
Yeah, there you go.
I was gonna drop it in here and pin it, but that works too.
Well, that works too.
You
see a
guys.
picture of that.
Yeah,
I
I will.
did.
I'll do this. I'll do the same. I'll drop it in the chat. The Dragon Tales chat as well. There we go.
Mhm.
Boop.
So
I
the
pinned it.
tiny sword has a name called
Does.
Gary. It's called Gary Special. I will drop that here in a minute.
Who is Gary?
I don't know
Friend of Will?
Gary.
Is it Gary? What's his face?
Gary the Snail.
Gary Newman?
Gygax? Gygax, is it?
I
Is
don't
it,
know
got,
who
has
that
it got
is.
something to do with him? Is it his eyes? You don't know who Gary Gygax is?
Guy who created D&D.
Yeah, the guy who invented the
Created-
whole
Yes,
concept
but
of.
no, that was not.
How do you know?
Because
He
I
stole it.
Tell me the actual Gary who it is, or it's gonna be Gary Gygax, quite frankly.
fine. It's Gary Gygax because you say so.
Alright.
It's not that hard.
That's what she said. Wait, what?
What?
No, she didn't. That would be mean. Something as cozy with Shelv.
What?
All right, so everybody's got their high five and/or their hug. Think you guys are ready to roll out?
I think so.
Believe so.
Send us wherever you need to go.
Oh, right. Sending you where to go. You guys need to get there. I can help you get there. Hold on. Come
Just
forth.
the- Regis is a very large place. Don't know where to go.
Well, I'm gonna put you as close as I can get you without her realizing that I sent you there.
Fair enough.
All right. Did you have a question, Bernie?
Maybe the man that's selling the ice creams is called Gary.
And
No.
he ran out of ice
I-
cream, so now he's starting a game
He's from Indiana.
with all our funding.
He has a pet snail. Also
Mhm.
named
Oh,
Gary.
no.
Or he's
Mm,
gonna invent
I like
a
that one
car
better.
because, Gary Newman was always in his car.
So I'm gonna get you as close as I can
You said that twice.
without her realizing that it was me. But be careful. Where I send you might be into the thick of it.
Into
Hi,
the
Matilda
thick of it.
sent us.
Get in the thick of it. Do.
Somebody had to do it. I'm just glad it wasn't me.
I'm glad somebody did do it.
Was in a pineapple under the sea.
All right. Here we go.
That's right. Good to meet you, Tamara.
You
See you
too.
tomorrow.
It was also good to meet you today, Tamara.
They're gonna do
And the
this
way
joke
this
every
goes,
time I
we'll
come out,
probably
huh?
see you yesterday.
I'm afraid so. They are very enamored with puns and jokes.
Yes.
I know
Yes.
what you're talking about.
That is fine. They can. Yeah, it's just gonna be a thing that we do, isn't it? Huh?
Just never say the word echo around them.
What?
Say what?
Say what?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Okay. All right. I'll remember that.
What did he tell
Hey.
you not to say?
Listen.
Every time.
Have you met my friends Echo and Keko?
Who?
We have, in
Who?
fact. We have.
Yes, they love that joke. I do
Yeah.
not.
Neither do I.
I'm just curious. Were we here 3 seconds ago?
No,
Or were we just here 3 seconds ago?
you were just here 3 seconds ago.
Because with this game, you never know when you're going to show up 3 seconds ago.
Yeah?
Or 3 years from now.
So,
Is today
I've-
still tomorrow?
I don't know.
I've just copied down these gelatinous ice cubes, and I've realised that if you roll a 6 on a 1d6 when you eat one, you take 1d6 damage.
Uh-huh.
That's not
Don't
useful.
eat the skull.
There's always a chance of something bad.
Alright, so she's going to say good luck. She's going to send you off.
Thank you,
She's going
Tamara.
Oh, yes. Okay, we can do that too. We're gonna go pee.
All right.
Huh?
Thank you tomorrow.
Break time.
How rude.
Welcome back.
Wow, let's cut you down a notch or two there.
I know, right?
No.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shut the fuck up and go stand over there in the corner,
But then you'd
facing
be
the
so
wall.
much taller if we cut you down a notch or two. So
I don't know what to do with you people. Brittany, is this what we do to you?
Yep.
All right.
Yep, it sure is.
All right. Well, I'm gonna make sure that's not a thing anymore. Okay? Are we good with that? Making sure that's not a thing anymore.
What the thing?
That I drive her insane in the membrane.
that's all right. Tramp will get recruited
And
by
I-
another game.
You'll keep going. It's fine.
All
All
right.
good.
You'll try to be good, and then Tramp will drag you in, so it'll be fine.
It it all started with Gojiro. It's all his fault. If he wouldn't have said
you
what
go.
he said, we wouldn't have done anything. Oh, Bernie, what? Seriously?
What?
Camera's off now.
Seriously, what?
Why is your camera off? I was looking at your beautiful face and it went away.
Because I'm eating.
Oh. That's not a thing.
Meeting
We
on
do-
camera.
Okay. Well, apparently it is. So, carry on.
Alright, well, here's the map that you guys are going to go to. It's a lovely map. It's a timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly old map. Bring you guys there. She will teleport you to this place.
Wow.
And you are at the top here.
Is there really a big sword there?
It is a really big sword there.
Eek. Can you wield that?
How did we get here?
We could try.
Tamara teleported you here with her abilities.
Yeah, she sent us here.
Alright, so this is where you're at. This is what you see. You will see that there are no creatures here, but flying in the sky are not creatures that are native to the Eldine Reaches. Look almost like they belong in the Talenta Plains with all the other dinosaurs.
Pterodactyls?
Mm-hmm. Sure do.
What are those?
I don't think anybody has seen these before.
Strange bird things.
Well, I left the Feywild about 200 years ago in search of strange creatures to observe, so maybe I've seen some before, I don't know.
Overall history. We'll see. You have. Not as close as this, but you have.
Ikagru Cosme, a world traveler.
Is that your bag, Rum? Or Cosmere?
No, I think it's Outlander.
Alright. What do y'all want to do? You are on the map. The map is free for you to roam.
Is this pink water some sort of candy?
Is it red?
Ish.
Is it crimson?
Ish.
So no on candy.
You get to put them in your vials.
It's not blood.
Are you sure?
Can we figure out what it is?
Let me do a medicine check and see if I know if it's biological.
The giant sword stabbed into the earth. Maybe it's blood of the earth.
If you're gonna make me do a medicine check, I gotta check the because I really don't do medicine.
Seems to be flowing out of where this giant sword is sticking into the ground.
Ah, the earth is bleeding pink stuff.
It is blood.
Hmm. 2 vials of pink sword blood.
Are my spidey senses tingling?
Nope.
You can fly off the side of this rise here. Is this a creature that we're stabbed into?
It
Is it a
could
turtle?
be.
Maybe fly up a little higher to get a kind of higher view of it to see what this thing might be.
You can.
How tall is this sword, by the way? Is this really that big?
Yep.
15 feet
Sure
across and like 30 feet high.
Mm-hmm. It's man-made, though. Like they.
The woman forgers in this their realm.
Strel, if you haven't. Well, do you? Would you?
Could you? In a box.
Roll. Everybody,
Would
roll
you?
me a. Ooh, that works too. A nature.
Nature. Ooh, I get
Oh, Cosme, why did you roll your nature?
Why? Because
Yeah.
it's related. Strelv asked if it was maybe a creature, and it's also like the ground and the earth below us. So I was just trying to figure out if it is actually, if it's breathing, if it's living, if it's just the ground, or if it's, I don't know, something else. Why there
So
was blood?
this is a creature. It is in perpetual bleeding state. The nature that the rest of you rolled was this sword isn't natural made. Like, it's not made of metals. It's not a real sword. Almost like this was the casing they placed around the thing that is on the inside.
So whatever this is keeping it A, bleeding, and B, dormant? Well,
To the best of
Don't
your
know.
abilities.
ugh. Sounds like
Does it look like we can break it?
You could if you chose to.
If I hit this sucker really hard, can I break it?
Let's try to
Uh-huh.
pull it out.
I mean,
Does that sound like
before we
a good idea?
no,
Does it sound like a good idea?
I mean,
yeah,
I just wanna point out-
100%.
I just want to point out the other
I'm not
group
going to do that
did
without
things
approval
like
of the
this
whole team.
to like release Tiamat into the world. This is something huge. I don't know what this thing is, and whatever it is, it's being kept here and quiet. Without knowing what it is, I wouldn't want to release it. We should probably find out what it is first.
Maybe tomorrow.
That's fine.
knows.
I just wanted to know if I could. So apparently I can. That's all I needed to know.
And
Well,
Tamara
did you
sent us
say
here, so
I
she
could do
knows
it?
who this is.
If it's necessary, I can conjure a giant to try and pull the sword out. But right now, we need to know what this is and what its purpose is. And that we're not
Tamara
unleashing
knows this
something.
place.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree.
Maybe we ask Tamara why she sent us here, and
Remember, she said she was going to get you as close as she could without making it seem like she sent you here.
right,
Yeah.
but she
Please
knows this
send
place
us
well enough to
away.
send us to it.
Can you do a sending to her and ask her what this is?
I think I'm out of sendings at this point. I used to.
Hmm.
Anyone have a sending stone
Has
or
it
anything else?
been 12 hours, by the way, for me to try to contact old dude again?
It's enough.
Hell, dude.
Guide.
What was his name? Guide?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Guide the time dragon.
I just thought about it. Sorry, didn't mean to distract. 69!
Yeah.
Nice.
Woo!
Nice.
Something good has to happen with that.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, sure is, huh?
So what would that be?
I'm going to message her here in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
My camera won't cooperate. There we go. That's better.
So, you are messaging Tamara, trying to figure out.
Does she wants to message Guide?
I said guide, but
that.
can I use this to message Tamara?
You could. She's also a god.
Then we could do it if that's what we'd rather do. I could do that. And then wait on guide.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like the right thing to do.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, make sure we're not.
Right.
It could be really, really bad.
I just randomly thought about it. I don't. But yeah, I
Okay.
could try guide again in another 12 hours.
Well, no, I'll respond to the guide thing, but go ahead and do the. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was going to use this roll for Tamara, but you want me to roll again?
No, it doesn't matter. We got you.
Oh, okay.
So, she'll answer you with, "What can I help you with?" Yeah, don't pull that sword out or mess with it too much. There is a, what should I say? And then that's the last of the words that she can do for a sending stone.
A big, nasty creature that needs to stay quiet.
Mhm.
Sure.
She will reappear in your head though. Constance. Hi. Sorry, that was
Mhm.
rude. That's a sleeping Tarask.
Yeah.
He's got this radiant beam that is stuck into him that a specific deity is just feeding energy to keep him here and quiet, and don't wake him up.
All right. Thank you. I'll make sure that we do not.
Appreciate
Let's
it.
let's not unleash the Tarask.
Right. See, seems like the right thing to do.
All right. So, what are your plans?
Well, if there is a spawning / hatching ground nearby, maybe this might be the time that Mia, you could do commune with nature to find out where there might be a settlement or anything else nearby.
How far away does that work? Do we know?
The spell was in the description a while back ago. Here it is.
Did I miss it?
3 miles.
The closest thing. Thank you, Krokosmia. The closest thing that you're gonna get to like a settlement. There's a bunch of caves and a bunch of underground things right inside of this little mountain that has been forming around the Tarrasque, but the closest thing you're going to get to like a humanoid type settlement is outside of your radius. You're going to feel like an outpost about 1.5 miles from here.
I would think it would be a spawning ground or something large enough to spawn hundreds of dragons over the course of a few days. Not so much a town.
Nope. You're not feeling any type of the Kokosmia is not feeling any type of
I was muted and forgot. Shit.
sorry.
I was just asking a bunch of
Sorry.
questions. Sorry. It specifically
We
says
weren't
in the spell
ignoring you.
that it gives the location of any powerful celestials. So I'm going to specifically be trying to find out if we know if Tasker's nearby. Or anybody else
You
of the
you do
deity
not
persuasion.
you don't sense any of that.
Okay.
You do feel a ton of like celestial energy, but you're thinking that's because you're standing right next to the sword.
Yeah.
But you don't sense task. You don't sense anything of that nature. You don't even sense what you're looking for, which is like that baby popping farm field of craziness.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I will fly up quite a ways up just to see if I can get a lay of the land and see if there's anything around, scan all around 360 to see if there's anything out there.
The closest thing you're going to see out here as far as like a settlement type area would be that 1.5 miles that Krokosmi had already seen.
Go that way first then.
There's
And
that one.
that's the only thing we're seeing. It's something to look at anyway. Again, if there's people there, they might know, hey, there's a bunch of dragons showing up from this place.
All right, so you guys are going off down the mountain. I would like to see your tokens move how you're going down this mountain, please. It is important.
I would probably maybe use the carpet and fly down, so we're not walking on top of this giant sleeping creature.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he's gonna do that, I'm gonna get on it because
Maybe we should all get on it.
I don't feel like the right thing to walk down it with my heavy armor.
Clump, 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 clump. Oh, my kidney.
And I can fly, but not for long enough. So like,
Yeah, it's fine. Got the carpet there. You can do.
Yep. Okay, so the carpet.
It's a Tarrasque turtle. It's a giant turtle, isn't it?
Is it like a mountain or a hill or? I know it's a Tarrasque, but
It's
Yeah,
a
what is that?
mountain. It's a mountain that has grown around the Tarrasque. When Strelv gets down with the carpet, I want to say 500 feet or so, you're gonna see his eye.
Yeah, these things are huge.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like I see now. It's like a dinosaur-looking creature. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, the
yes.
big old kind of.
Does anybody understand the reference I was trying to make with the turtle?
Yeah,
Turtle?
You know, the whole Indian folklore about the whole world is we're on the
yeah,
turtle's back.
back of a turtle. Yeah,
Turtle,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just wondering. I was just look at you go.
There's
we
also
seen
a
face
turtle.
somewhere?
There's an eye.
Where?
You see his eye, but his face is buried. You will see his eye. And the only reason you see his eye is because as you get down lower, it will quickly open and it is now following you.
Ooh, it's
Can't do
awake.
anything. It can't
But
do
it's trapped.
anything. Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Well, it's not oh. It's not dealing
It's
with this
kinda
thing.
creepy.
I didn't break the sword.
It is kind of creepy. It's not something you would see on a normal day-to-day type basis.
We saw Tarask. Or a Tarask. Is it in hell? The one
You
was
did.
being in a pen or something like that? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
before
they
we
were good.
closed the gate, there was one, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
They're like, what, hundreds of feet long and like 100 feet high. And yeah, crazy.
They are not something to take lightly if you do come across them.
Yes.
I was
So
in
you're
a game
going down.
once where the DM threw 3 of them at us at one time.
Wow, that DM must have been weird.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Just a little bit? Man, I have to up
Well.
my game.
You got more weird as time went by. I mean, they did.
Wow. Okay. Right on. I did get more weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. Alright, so you're going down. You're gonna get down to the very bottom. Be here.
We have a carpet. We'll go
Right
across
there.
that. Okay. I think we stay on the carpet and not go on that rickety bridge.
Mm-hmm.
At the other end over here, just of off-map area, there is a small tower. Guards will yell at you. Stay on that side. How did you get over there?
We're on a flying
Wasn't
carpet.
easy.
Flying
It should be obvious, right?
Yeah, we're 4 of us sitting on a flying carpet.
How did you get there? Take a
We
guess.
flew here.
Look, we've never seen you before. Who are you, and why are you messing with the Tarask?
Not messing with anything. We saw it and went away. And left it alone. Why is it getting closer to us?
That's the variant, and I like this one so much better. He's so scary. Yeah, okay.
So, who are these people? Are they are they humans? Are they dwarves? What are these guys?
The one speaking specific to you is an elf. The other one next to him is an orc.
Okay. What is this place?
Place is inside the Aldine Reaches, in the dome of what we like to call the Dome of Death, as nobody can enter or leave.
Right.
How exactly did you get in?
Teleportation
We were teleported.
accident.
Yeah.
Teleported?
Hmm.
Oh, don't tell me she's up to it again.
No one's
Who?
up to anything.
Don't tell me. Tamara, the lollipop dragon, short, looks like a child.
No idea what you're talking about.
Right. Right.
What did she do?
She likes to bring adventurers in to solve her problem.
Well,
There's a
we're
problem.
not here to mess with this.
What'd you say, Bernie?
You're having a problem of some kind?
No, I'm not. She is.
Oh.
I happen to think that what's happening is for the best.
What is happening?
Our dragon army is being produced so that we can be freed of this Grigori fella.
Oh.
What is Grigori doing here?
What's Grigori up to?
Grigori is making us dragon food, says the orc.
And
So
you
producing
think
an
that-
army of hungry dragons is going to fix that?
Well, it's going to stop them from eating us. This is a different group. These are our dragons.
And you think they're not going to eat you?
No, because we're essentially raising them.
Right.
Who was producing them?
No response.
Well, I
We
think,
would
know
like
what we do.
to sign up to be in this dragon army, and we would like to know who is at the top of the chain.
Well, you'll have to speak to the commander then.
We are also opposed to Grigori.
Yeah, who is the commander?
Yeah, well, come across and we'll tell you. We'll take you to him.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Wee.
I don't
That's
like this
ghosties.
bridge. I'm gonna activate fly and just kind of.
We're on the
Yeah.
carpet.
On the
We're on the
carpet.
carpet.
Well, then
You
how
don't
did
like the
one get all
bridge?
the way down there and the rest of us get left behind?
I
Because
can't
we-
carry you with me. I
you
can't move
can't
It's
you.
just
move
not
all of our
right.
tokens. We're all on the carpet.
That's not
Yeah.
right.
You can't move your own token.
Assign us as ponies and take us along.
I only have rights to move one token, not the rest of you. All right.
All right. So you guys are gonna get down. You're gonna get over there. You're going to see that there is a gate set up.
How cute.
So you really think that Gregory's a piece of garbage, huh?
Oh yeah, I've met Grigori. We've met Grigori. He's a piece of crap. He is.
His lands are so far from here, though. What is he doing here?
He's not here specifically. He sends his people here, or used to come and eat us, to feed his people.
Wait, what?
Yeah. And the other guy, the orc, is going to shake his head. Yeah, that's what's happening. Sends
They
his
see
people
I'm a
here.
dragonborn, right?
You don't know. They are going to they're going to tell you that Grigori was sending his people to the Eldine Reaches to eat people here so that they didn't have to go hungry.
Okay.
Who are they taking us to?
To their commander. Like you asked them to? Unless you don't want
Yeah.
them to anymore.
So who is the commander?
Guess we'll
Well,
find out.
he's the great and powerful Chad.
Chad.
What a
Yes.
great
Like-
name.
Brad Chad.
You know his first name?
Brad Chaddington.
That's his full name, so you do know him.
Yeah, we've met.
Yes. It's a very
Didn't we
interesting
kill him
meeting. Yes.
Hmm.
Isn't he Asmodeus?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is he also dead?
Didn't we kill him? And then we found out that he was. Yeah. Wait, no, he
Mhm.
turned into Tiamat, didn't he? He was Tiamat, and we
That
killed.
was an illusion. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but it was him underneath, pretending to be Tiamat.
Mhm.
And when we killed him, he was Brad Chaddington.
This will be a
So-
very interesting
Won't it?
meeting.
Hmm.
You're at the northern side of the map on the path. You're being accompanied by an orc guard and a elf guard, an elven guard.
What are they armed with? Is it just like wearing
Um,
anything special?
The orc is carrying a battle axe in one hand and a what's the other axe? I know what it is in the video game I play. What is the name of it? D&D. Battle axe and a great axe.
Oh wow.
And the other. Yeah. One's for
Two-handed axe in
throwing.
one hand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
One for throwing, one for killing. The
Neat.
elf, the elf carrying what looks like a moonsicle, but he's holding it like a Oh dear lord, why were the names of those weapons a Feyblade?
Okay.
The orc is natural armor. The elf has 100% full plate armor minus the helm.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
Alright, so you're walking, and you're walking. You get here. The grid is on the map. It is not a grid layer, so don't feel like you have to try and keep yourselves on the lines.
Yeah, no, we'll do it anyway.
Look, there he is. He's come to meet you.
Is it an illusion?
It is not an illusion.
Didn't he kill you once?
Brad Jeddington?
Brad Chaddington.
What do so this guy? I can't remember back. We knew of this guy. Who is he affiliated with?
Originally, the Purple Dragon Knights.
Purple Dragon Knights. And where are they from?
They were from the Aldine Reaches.
Okay, they're from here. I did not know that. Okay. They were a long ways away from their homeland then for no apparent reason. Got it.
Well, so, okay, backstory, real quick. They were defunct. Somebody was skimming stuff off the top, skimming money off the top, and ran off with all the monies. And at the same time, were spreading rumors about them being the worst group of people to go help do things. If you couldn't find adventurers to do it, the Purple Knights were supposed to help you do it. Almost like, you know.
So they're telling the truth. Got it.
Right. So, Purple Knights got debunked. They were no longer a faction, and they went down to Trollenport to try and refix stuff. Refix stuff isn't the right word. They were sent down there he went down there to try and reorganize and refix the name. That's not a word, Diana.
Yes, no.
Okay. Made it one. Embrace it.
It's all good.
To reclaim the name, that is what I was looking for. The Purple Knights, and take the tarnish off of it.
Establish themselves as a viable faction once more.
Correct.
Got it. So, not an illusion. Maybe he's a real thing.
So, you come up, you're getting closer. Are you getting any closer than that? Because they're going to keep walking.
I mean, does he do anything as we approach? Does he seem to recognize us?
Nope.
Okay. Are you in command?
I am. Commander Chaddington.
Right. What is this place? What organization are you with?
Organization? I'm with no organization.
No emblem, no
Tamara.
colors.
Nope.
Okay.
Tamara's asked me to pull together a group of people to help take Gregory down.
Wait. Insight check? Is he lying?
Yeah, you can
Or
do that
d-
insight check.
Or delusional?
Maybe we could
For
just
all the nice.
speak with the Tamara.
Oh,
Can definitely try to do it.
Me.
Cosme, he seems to be telling the truth. His appearance, his demeanor, the way that he's standing and holding himself, it all appears to be copacetic. Strelv, you're staring a little bit harder, and something feels off, but you can't quite put your finger on it.
I'll tell you what feels off. Tamara sent us here to try to figure out this whole dragon being held captive and making her lay eggs after another and whatever.
Mhm.
And now this army of people is actually in support of that.
Doesn't
But
that up?
she sent
And they're
many
saying
people
that
here
Tamara-
and have not heard back.
Yeah, but Tamara is not, that we know, is not actually happy about this situation and sent us here to deal with it. And yet now he's saying that Tamara is in support of it and she sent him here to help what's going on. So he's definitely got to be lying about it. That's what I think anyway. Even though he's obviously doing a great job of saying this is the truth, but something is not sitting well with me.
1 moment. I'm going to double check something real fast here. I think I can do this. Done this in a long time. I just need to double check that I've got it. Sure enough. Okay. All right. I'm going to, just holding the staff, I'm going to spend a sorcery point and subtle cast Dispel Magic to see if this guy's under some kind of influence or control. Just so so subtle cast means no verbal, no somatic component. I'm just gonna hold the staff, look at him, and dispel magic.
Yeah, you won't notice that there's a spell being cast.
With that being done, you will see his eyes go from like this black pupil to now all of a sudden it's shifted and it's green. Who are you guys?
I'm going to ask you the same thing. We were just talking.
No.
You're in the Eldian Reaches.
Okay, but where?
At an outpost. What are those henchmen doing?
I'm assuming your dispel magic doesn't go on just a single target. It goes on like
it's a single person.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
They're now perplexed, but they look angry, but they're perplexed at what is happening. Like they don't get it. Like, what just happened? This was not.
Are their eyes the same?
Yeah, they have that black little hue around their eyes instead of having whatever normal color it would be.
Telepathically tell Cosmia that they're under some sort of compulsion, some sort of command or suggestion. It can be dispelled.
Okay. I can't do it secretly like you can, but I can certainly cast Dispel Magic.
Essentially, as you go to cast, I'll cast on the other one. Just pick which. You take the orc, I'll take the elf.
Wizard friend? Your wizard friend, can he do it?
Can Rudin cast Dispel Magic?
No. I
Wizard?
don't
There's
have
no
the spell.
wizard here. What are you talking about?
Sorry,
Yes,
I
Isn't he a
forgot. He's a
barbarian?
barbarian. I did forget.
I will never buy into that. I know better. I'm also a wizard. I know exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, but to everybody
Uh,
else, it's a barbarian.
I have it.
You
Okay.
have it? Okay.
I mean, if you two want to do it, then I'll just kind of keep an eye on things and keep his attention on me then. You guys want to dispel the other two?
All right. So the dispels magics go off. The people who are with you slightly begin to panic. And then where are we? How did we
What was the-
get here?
What was the last thing you remember?
We were in the city. And
Which-
and
Which city?
these things were on our necks. And we were trying to get them off.
Right. Can I look
Are
at
they
their
still
necks
on there?
right now?
Yeah, you can look at their necks right now. You can see them. There's nothing there. There is what appears to be a bunch of teeth marks in a circular pattern, and two sets, a bigger set on the outside of a smaller set, and a very perfect hole in the very center that is just leaking all kinds of ooze and grossness.
Ew. Can that be healed?
I'm thinking maybe we should do something like are you guys hungry? I can create a feast for us all to go and have and we can talk about what's happening.
Food would be
Rudin
great.
can always eat.
What I'm thinking
Really
is if I use Hero's Feast, it will cure them of diseases, any poisons.
Mhm.
They'll get advantage on any wisdom saves they need to make. Maybe that might be like and we can sit and talk and try and figure out what's happening here and what the best thing to do is.
Are there other people on the walls? I mean, like, so is there an actual like stronghold south of here, or?
There is a city south of here, yes.
The city, okay.
I just had this up. You are in the Towering Woods, and you've come down out of the highest part of the wood to a city called Greenheart, in the very center-ish of the Eldine Reaches.
That's a long ways. Okay, wow, okay.
Well, I mean, you were on a carpet, and I assumed your carpet goes pretty far.
You can, yeah. I just didn't realize it was days. Yeah.
Well, fast travel's the thing, Jim.
Sure, yeah. It's fine. You had to have been there first, though. Okay. Right then. Well, I assume that we just traveled a little ways here from the Tarrasque, because these guys talked about the Tarrasque. So they're aware of that at least.
They are. They're
Oh.
very well of that, yes. They're going to take you into the city. Now keep in mind, everybody else in that city is still under the same effects that they're under.
That's what I'm wondering is that well, the Hero's Feast takes an hour to cast, so.
No, it takes an hour to eat it.
Oh, yeah. Well, it takes an hour for it to take effect, right?
Yeah.
So.
Also, we can feed
We'll
up to 100 people, so if more people want to come.
That's what I'm wondering if you want to wait and bring more people up here.
But we only have so many Dispel Magics. I know you probably got some on your staff, right?
That's where I'm using it from, yeah.
Yeah,
So I
so
can
if
do
we do try and dispel as many people as we can, and then maybe rest before we do anything else and try and get some.
That's what I
stuff
wonder.
back.
Is so? Do you know anything of the city south of here?
No, I'm not entirely sure where we are to begin with. I know that if I
Just-
follow this path, it takes us back to the city.
Right, and is that where you were when these things were on your neck?
No, I was not there. I was in a city just outside of in Karnath. I'm from Karnath.
Oh, you're a long way from home.
Long way from home. Yes. This is
So where are we at?
You're in the
The
Aldine
Aldine
Reaches
Reaches.
right now.
Where the
opposite side of
giants are? I can't be here. Too small.
Are there giants here? I don't see any.
We will
No.
protect you.
There are giants to be rumored in the Aldine Reaches, but
Yeah.
no, there are none here.
And the Aldine Reaches is freaking massive. So it's like,
You can make a giant if you want one.
No, ma'am.
right. So, I mean, if we can do something maybe temporarily, and then we can do something a little more long lasting. They don't know anything about where we're going because they don't remember anything, and that's not. We need to maybe sneak our way in to the city itself and see just how widespread this is.
Well, can I do some kind of medicine check on this oozing stuff coming out of their necks to try
Yeah.
to
Go
figure out what it is?
ahead.
Because that's a little bit gross, isn't it?
It is a
Yeah.
little bit gross.
22.
So the grossness of that is mind rot.
Mind rot.
Their brain is literally rotting inside of their skulls and is coming out.
That's gross. That's gross.
Same with Brad Chennington.
Oh, yep.
Okay. Yeah, maybe it should be healed. I don't think that the Heroes Piece will take care of that.
Well, if it's
I
a
don't-
disease or a poison, it will be instantly healed by Hero's Feast, which is what I was thinking. It can cure up to 100 people of mind rot if it's a disease. If it's a curse, I don't know what else we can do.
I don't know how else. I don't know what category it falls in. Basically, you remember those spectators that were attached to the back of people's
Yeah.
brains? So their whole job was to eat people's brain. They managed to get theirs off. You guys pulled some off of some people and were able to cure them and bring them back and all that good jazz. These ones they've done it on their own. When they did, they never sought a doctor afterwards. So now everything on the inside is infected. In general, just a general like gangrene type thing. And because
Doesn't that
yes.
doesn't that like reduce somebody's intelligence though? So that if their mind was completely rotted, they would basically be a gibbering mess and wouldn't even be able to form sentences or even words.
Yes.
So that tells me
Yes,
that
but-
they're not too far gone, but they also should have like some kind of save, maybe once a day or something, to stop this from happening.
They are because you know that information that they were eating the intelligence of that person, right? It gives you the idea that these were once super intelligent beings. Like they had a 30 in their intelligence modifier. Now they have like a 12.
But is it a disease or is it?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it would be a disease or
If
if
it's
it's an
just-
infection.
If it's just like a magical condition, then Dispel Magic should work on it. That should have
It's
removed
not a-
the whole thing.
It's not a magical condition anymore. This is now a nature thing, so it could be considered a disease.
Okay. Which is
basically. You could.
well, I was just going to say a hero's feast could kill up to 100 people with it, so that's probably our best bet rather than trying to cure disease on so many people.
All right. So we just need to go and get some more people, bring them back out here, dispel the badness, and then fire up the hero's feast for all of them to eat. It should be better, somewhat.
So you want to go into a city, pull some people out, or you're just going to go in the city?
I think we
I wanna
go. I think we bring them out here. Essentially, maybe even set up the feast, and just start bringing them out here. So we can kind of. We don't know how many people are in the city. We haven't seen the city yet, so we don't know how many. Is it a ghost town with like 3 people in it, or is it like 1,000 people there? We don't know yet. So there may only be a skeleton crew of people in there when they call it a city. It could just be, it could be a town, it could be a village. Who knows? So we've never been here. We have no clue. So
maybe Constance can use her lay on hands to kill these 3 right now, if it's a disease. And see if they want to try to organize something, because obviously the people in the town will recognize them, will actually listen to them if they say do this and come here, rather than us going in and saying, all right, this is what's happening, and them going, who the hell are you guys?
All right, so I will show you the map. It's just going to be for referencing purposes only. It is not meant for anything other than that.
Lay on hands does remove disease, doesn't it?
Yes, or cure you. That is the options.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is.
Oh, I have a cleansing touch now.
Oh, do you? Okay, cool.
Which you can
For
use
me-
to. I can use it up to the number of times equal to my charisma modifier, which is 5. And I can. But it says it ends a spell on one person, so that I touch.
so basically it's a spell magic. He was like, boop. You just walk up and pass one in the
Says
back
you
there.
can
And
use your action. Yeah, it says you can use your action to end one spell on yourself or one willing creature that you touch.
Oh, willing. Okay.
Yeah, they gotta be
All right.
willing. That's
All
what
right, so this is what the city looks like when you guys get into it.
Big place.
Everything is off the ground. It appears to be built into the trees. There's far more houses than you can see up off the ground. They have like for this house, for example, it has stairs that go down onto the lower level, so people have to walk up to go up to the living areas. But the shops are in the lower area.
As we glance around, do people all have black eyes?
They do. The entire city seems to be covered in black eyes. Not all of them have the markings on the back. So it could be, some of them could be just charmed to be here, but the majority of them have those markings on the back of their neck.
Well,
When you get there, there's going to be this carriage that comes in. They're coming into, basically, they're just going into the next area, but the driver of it will look at you, nod its head, and when he goes to turn away, you will see that those 2 ring circles and then the very dot in the center.
So somehow, you would think that after time, they would have succumbed to this wound. So
Should.
maybe the enchantment is preventing their deterioration or slowing it. Don't know. I mean, what are we doing? What do you want to do?
Constance, you're feeling like these are all people from Karnath. Do you guys remember a city where you ran from a beholder?
Oh, it's very
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. When you guys ran from that beholder, another adventuring group came in and dealt with it, and the spectators just kind of fell off of these people. They never knew they had a spectator on them to begin with.
But they've got. Someone should have seen the fact there's a gaping wound in the back of their heads. That's now oozing pus.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Not if they're enchanted to not actually see it.
Bingo.
Who is that adventuring party?
It was the group.
No, it wasn't.
No.
It wasn't?
No.
Who's ever in charge of this? Who's ever in charge of this?
They're Purple Heart people.
Maybe.
Or whatever they were called.
Purple Dragon Knights.
Purple Dragon Knights.
Whatever. Purple Heart sounded good to me.
Well,
I'm really confused about the fact that Brad Chaddington is here. He's alive. He doesn't recognize us. All of this is happening. I'm just like short of what I've already suggested and Constance removing the disease from these three and then us trying to organize something where 100 people today at least can be fixed, and then maybe we do the same thing again tomorrow. I don't really know what else that we can do, but if we can heal everybody here at least, then I don't know.
There's more than 100 people here, but you can tell the ones who are the worst off. They're the ones that are actually look sickly and dying.
Yeah.
I don't know how you guys want to go about doing that, but you can tell that.
Well, we would have to even maybe just feed them food that from the Heroes Feast so that they are then cured of diseases, and maybe then they can see what this is. And maybe some of them have got ways of healing the others themselves. So if we ask these three, once they're back to their normal selves, are there any people amongst you who used to be healers, who used to be powerful magic users, who could help with the situation? Because we can use try to target those first.
I don't really know the guy standing next to me to be able to help you with that information. I heard you say that this is a guy you recognize, pointing to the commander.
Brad?
Yeah, but
Sort of.
I don't recognize him at all. Like, I don't know who he is.
Has Brad said anything to us or anything else? Does he recognize who we are?
Nope, he has not said anything. He's still trying to take it in, trying to figure out what exactly it is that's going on.
Well, it seems that someone has been using your likeness to do some very bad things around the world.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're
And
pretty sure we
you,
know who that someone is.
Well, yeah. Who's now no longer existing.
Wasn't it Asmodeus?
Well, in conjunction with Orson Pyrus.
Yeah.
It was Pyrus who was doing all that stuff there. Asmodeus was just working with... Pyrus was working with Asmodeus.
Mhm.
I don't think Asmodeus is like in charge of all of this. It's like been Pyrus doing it all along there and grabbing the big old demon prince there to help him out.
Are you guys talking in character or out?
I'm talking kind of out of character, but
Okay.
trying to figure out what of this I would want to bring up to him. So I will ask him then. Do you ever worked with or dealt with a man named Orson Pyrus?
Yes. And I told him to go bug off. That I wasn't helping him try to take over the world.
Ah, well, that's good.
Mm.
I think part of the reason the state you're in now is because you told him to bug off, but now he was using your likeness to go and do things.
Well,
The
that's
good
just
news
rude.
is, the good news is he won't be back.
Ever.
A smile
he
will
doesn't
come across his
exist
face.
anymore.
Like a smirk smile will come across his face at the sound of him not ever coming back.
Yeah, he does not exist anymore, that guy. He's done some
Yeah.
incredibly bad things in the world, and this is obviously one of them. So we're going to fix it. You guys are going to help.
We'll do what we can, ma'am.
Yeah.
He's gonna salute you.
All right. I'll kind of like just nod.
I
Because the last time we
was
saw his face, we were smooshing it on the ground, so it's all a bit weird, really.
I used to belong to a
Purple Dragon Knights?
no ma'am. They were evil people. No ma'am. I belonged to Her Majesty's army.
Wait, the Purple Dragon Knights were evil?
They were believed to be evil. Remember they were debunked.
Mm-hmm. Well, which Majesty?
Sylvia Webb.
Oh,
We met
Karnath,
Sylvia.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, and you were in Karnath?
I wasn't Karnath.
Doing what?
I was part of the army.
And you, Sir Orc?
He's trying to think real hard. Trying to figure out where he's from.
Is your last name Rudin, by the way?
You mean as your first name Dow?
Sorry, yes.
No.
Rudin's first name. Yeah.
But I know the clan.
Yeah, you do.
I'm not of their clan, but I do know the clan.
All right then. Is it a I know the clan, or I know the clan? Oh, they're really good.
It kind of just like they know the name, but have no
No,
opinions whatsoever.
Okay, good.
Yay, it's still a secret.
Yep. Well, we can organize this. We can send you three, along with some of us, can go through the town, finding people who are worse off than others, bringing them back, dispel, cure, kind of start making a dent in this place while you look around to find out where this operation is taking place.
Is there something I
plan?
can do to help?
I think mostly just trying to help find people in need at this point. Because you don't remember anything about this place we're in now currently, do you?
No.
Do you know anything about a dragon?
I know a lot of things about a dragon.
Which one?
There was Puff the magic dragon, and there
No.
was, yeah. What? I know about. There's this dragon. She was kind of small. It's like, you know those memories you have where it's like it's right there in the front of your brain. You just can't get it to come out.
You talking about Tamara?
If that was her name, she told me one day people would come to save us. Is that
Okay.
you?
Oh,
Yes.
that's over to you. In fact,
That's why
yes.
we're here.
Awesome. Whatever you need me to do, I'm at your service.
Okay.
Well, Rudin,
Yes.
you and I could probably be. You can change your appearance. I know that much.
I can change mine also.
Yes, you can. I think. See, what can I do here?
I have 1,000 faces.
That's right.
Can
You
I
can.
ask you a question, ma'am?
Me?
I thought
Yeah.
you meant Rudin.
Am I seeing things, or is that an angel?
She's our angel, yeah. She's here to help to save the day.
I thought you sounded like Tiny
What are-
Tim when you said that.
So,
an angel?
Yep, here to save the day.
You angels?
he's
So I
going
watched Christmas Carol the other
to
day, so like that was funny.
he's gonna say, "I didn't think angels were on this plane. What is
Well-
she doing here?"
She's Constance the Protector. She's here to protect you, Brad Chaddington.
That's not Brad asking you. That is
Oh.
the elf.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Mr. the Elf.
Okay.
By the way,
okay.
Constance is now staring at him, just like listening but not saying anything. But she's staring at him. Like, I'm right here, dude. Like,
So, like,
You
can I
understand the
talk
difference
to
between.
her?
I'm just gonna walk. Go right ahead.
What did you say?
Constance, he wants to talk to her. He asked permission to talk to the
Constance is
angel.
gonna-
You
like-
don't need permission from me to speak to her. She's a person. You speak to her.
that's when she'll speak up and be like, absolutely, you can talk to me. Why wouldn't you be able to?
So he is going to come up to you. The Chaddington is off getting you people that he thinks are in the worst condition that you've given him a reference for. The orc is kind of just like standing guard, protecting you guys. You don't know why. That's what he's doing. And when he gets over to you, Constance, he's going to bow, then get on his knees, is going to start praying. Here, I don't know why you're here. I don't know what we've done
mind.
to have you. Yeah, I know, I didn't mean for it to, but it did. I don't know what we've done to have you come to grace us with your presence. But give me an order.
She
But I don't have cheer with me
here.
right now, do I?
You always have
Y'all
cheer
said
with
that-
you.
Tyr's always with you.
Oh,
If you
I
had
know, but I
left you,
thought he
you'd
was
be
in me.
dead
Or
by
she
now,
was
dude.
in me and then not in me. And I know that sounds bad, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to follow everything that's happened, okay?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
You are full on
Okay.
Avatar here at this point. Yes.
Okay.
We took
Um,
your human, your angelic self out of your body and put you in an orb. Then went back into the past to find you, put your human body back in your human soul back inside of your body. You
some
always have tear.
complex shit that was happening.
Listen, this is what happens when you miss sections.
Yep, you become a
Listen,
god.
I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I became a god while I was gone. Okay.
Yeah.
Why were they calling her Tyr though? How do they know that Tyr is there?
The only
I'm
one
guessing
doing that
Tyr's
is the
the
elf.
deity.
The only
The
one
elf,
doing
yeah.
that is what?
The
Yeah.
elf.
Okay. How does he know?
Are you asking him?
Guessing
Yeah.
the deity is Tyr, and I mean, I don't know, but
Yes, Tyr is my deity, and has been said that Tyr had found an avatar. And that I would know his face or her face when I saw it.
Right.
And then the world went dark.
prophecy fulfilled.
There you go.
That's funny. Would there be would Tyr have any instructions for this person?
No,
No.
In a
whatever
word,
you know-
Tyr then.
you give,
You now have a very loyal servant.
you
Yeah.
do.
Right.
Whatever you want this guy to do, he will do.
You got yourself a pet, dude.
You know, Constance hates this. Hates this with a passion.
Well,
Mhm.
look at it this way: he is a soldier.
Why me? Why me? Why was I chosen to have all these people? But it's fine.
He is a soldier. You are someone who is of a martial prowess. You can command this person. You think of him more as a soldier under your command at this point.
I just don't know what I would want him to do at this point. Not right at this time.
Well, I mean, Brad
I don't know.
Sherrington's out there by
I guess
himself.
for now I'm gonna. I know. I guess for now I'm gonna tell him to go help Brad, but I'm gonna keep in the back of my mind that he's here in case something happens that we might need.
Oh, you're not going to have to
Help
keep in
me.
the back of your mind. He is going to bug you until the end of the earth.
Yay!
Until you give him a
Okay, that's gonna be
I'm a
great.
devoted follower now. Yes.
Yes.
But yes,
Um,
his instructions will be to go assist Brad Chaddington in the locating of. He's looking for the sickly people, right? Yeah.
People that are
I'm
in
going
most
to-
dire need of assistance.
I'm going to telepathically tell him that Constance is a very, very important person and that he should only bother her if it's absolutely necessary because I can see her discomfort.
Okay.
So only
I
if it's
think at this
majorly
point, though-
important should you ever speak with her.
I
You
think, to be fair, Constance is gonna have to get used to it. She hates.
Well,
Gonna have to get used to
not
it.
when she's got us taking care of her. She takes care of
When her
us too.
BFF for Cosby is like, leave her alone.
Yeah, but telepathically, so Constance doesn't hear her saying it.
Right.
Make your voice all boomy and tear-like.
That would probably make her
Nah.
red faced if you did that.
Oh.
So he's gonna know it's
So-
coming from me because I'm gonna be staring right at him. Just, we're here to take care of her. You only bother her when it's absolutely necessary. You understand?
You got it.
Do you
dude.
understand?
And he will
You got
run
it.
off.
You got it, dude.
Okay.
So I think the
Well,
rest.
I
of
do
us-
remember that I used my my tier thing to basically intimidate the crap out of some people in a temple. I do remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I
You
used
did.
my
You did 100%.
my godly motherly voice. It worked. That's funny.
All right.
Alright, well, there you
So,
go. Now he has instructions, so you can leave me alone for a little bit.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to be bothering you for a while. What is Tyr the god of, by the way?
Layered cakes.
Obviously.
mhm.
Wedding cakes and
You can tier any cake.
God of war, justice, and heroic endeavor.
And crying. Wait, what? Justice and what?
And crying.
War, justice, and heroic endeavor.
Oh.
He's
Oh,
the
yeah.
heroic
So you
god
can
of
see
war.
why, like Constance, it chose him as deity because he is the god of law and justice.
Okay.
Or she in this situation. Sorry, didn't mean to mispronounce there.
But you still have both your hands. He
What?
only has one hand. Tyr is also in a silver hand because his right hand is gone there, replaced with a hand made of silver.
Why?
He was bitten off by Fenrir.
Oh, nice.
He sacrificed his hand to
Mhm.
Fenrir
So
in a battle with wolves.
does she have any kind of problem with wolves? Because Crocosmia just got the ability to turn into a guardian wolf, which is absolutely beautiful. Constance, you weren't here last time. I'm going to show you. Look at my guardian wolf.
Constance.
Mm-mm.
Constance is
Nice.
Constance at this time.
Mm-mm.
So, like, if Constance has an issue with wolves, then Constance has an issue with wolves. We're not gonna put Tyr's crap down on Constance right now.
Thank God.
At some point, Constance might lose a hand, an
Thanks.
arm, or whatever. But right
She will
now,
not.
Ah!
Well, we'll just go to the second-hand shop and buy her a new one.
right.
She's got to be able to hold a shield and a sword. You can't take her hand.
Mm-hmm.
Just strap the shield to the arm. Okay, so I think that with these guys there, we can find various ways to move around the city and look for where this dragon operation is happening. Because whoever's ever in charge of that, we need to shut them down. Obviously, we want to help the people, but I have a feeling who's ever in charge of that is also behind the spell that's keeping all these people under control.
Yeah.
So if we go and find that, we can essentially stop this mass control of everyone immediately.
Okay.
You have the source. So various ways to get around. Obviously, I can fly and be invisible. Rudin can change his appearance and fly, or just change his appearance and move around the city. You can change it to any animal you want and sneak around the city that way.
Mm-hmm.
Constance, I don't know how. I mean, I could also cast invisibility on you and have you fly around with me, or because I can also I can do invisibility twice.
Oh,
I mean, that works. That's what we need to do.
somebody can use the carpet.
Thank
Yeah,
you for invisibility.
I can twin cast it on you and
I
I.
can also go invisible.
There you go.
Not that I've ever had the need to.
I was looking
Yeah.
to see if I had a potion, but I don't. I don't have a potion. of
That's fine.
invisibility, so.
I can just twin cast it on us, and so if you want to, I can use the carpet or. I mean, Rudin, do you want to go among the people and sneak around at the ground level? We'll go high, and Cosme can go animal.
That'll be a cute doggo.
Sure. I got just the outfit in my bag.
And yes, I am talking about splitting up the party. So haha.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it's mostly it's kind of spread out in a way we can be sneaky and then find where it's happening, and then we'll reconvene
Find out what is happening.
where the dragons are being hatched and
Oh.
birthed, and that operation that we're here to stop.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Actually, why don't we do this? Make it easier on ourselves. Mia, stay with Rudin, and Constance and I stay together, and you and I can be in contact with each other.
Why do I get Rudin?
Because if you're with me, then I can't use telepathy to talk to you across the city.
No,
in
but
more
you
than
can
one
take
place.
Rudin and I can take Constance.
Boys
That's
versus
fine.
girls.
If you want to,
Yeah, boys versus girls.
She's offended.
can you make Constance invisible?
Me, no.
This is why there's also the invisibility aspect of Constance cannot. Constance is going to stand out very, very much in a place like this,
All right.
unless she can be invisible. So, I
Especially if people recognize me as the Avatar of Tyr.
exactly. So we can keep you hidden in some way. That'll be helpful.
All right, I'm going to need a series of investigation rolls. Are you only just looking for where it is that they're possibly doing this experimental mass producing of dragons? Or are you
What else?
also looking for the people who are hurt and need?
I think this first pass is find out where that's happening.
Okay.
We've got Brad and company looking for
Yeah,
people in need.
they're gathering up
Yeah.
those people. We will tell them to take them to one specific area, perhaps if there's a temple or something nearby, and we will go there and do that. Prepare the hero's feast
Okay.
and leave them to eat later. But
Okay.
it's going to take them a while to just gather everybody up, isn't it?
Yeah,
I would
it
think
will.
so. Yeah.
So
all I'm thinking is just
then-
kind of move. I mean, I'm just going to do an aerial view because if you and I can just like flying visible, like around over the city to kind of keep an eye for anything else. Rudin and Cosmia at the ground level, kind of maybe even talking to people and finding out maybe they know where it is. And
All right,
They were-
so series of investigation rolls. We're gonna do one for this first hour.
You need one from everybody?
Yep.
Okay.
ooh,
I'm so
What?
ready.
Okay. Wow.
So
See how
Constance
well you
and
work with Rudin, and you didn't want to?
so Constance, your first go around with Strove, you are noticing that people are staying away from a particular part of town, but then realize it's a graveyard, and that could be the instance or the reasoning for it.
Okay.
Kokosmia and Rudin, while you guys are out, there is a schoolhouse that you guys get a familiar sense from.
Oh no.
Does it smell like bunnies? You got the better nose.
It doesn't smell like bunnies, no.
Do I have to go into a school?
You don't, no, but
It's filled
it
with
has
icky children.
and it has a familiar sense.
Is it
Um,
like the one in the ghost town?
I have this
Yes.
pig. I can let the kids play with the pig when I go in there.
God damn it.
So there's that on your first round. Now you guys are coming out and through. Second round.
yeah, that's great.
Constance.
Yeah, sorry, man.
Wow,
I got it.
really good one. I'm gonna re-roll that with my inspiration. Because that
Go
was
for it.
awful. Nice. Awesome. Amazing.
So
Do
for
better.
Dao and Dao and Crocosmia, that school seems to only be populated by dragonkin.
Okay.
And on your way back through, you are going to see orcs picking those kids up from that school. Not dragonkin.
Right.
For
I will-
Strelv, Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I'll whisper to Cosmia, you and Strelv should take your kids to that school. It's very popular.
I'm gonna pass with that. I'm at the whole children situation as well as the school thing. Strav and I are not having children, dear.
Constance and Strelv. When you guys are coming back through that graveyard that you had seen earlier,
Mm-hmm.
it's populated now. There are elves upon elves inside of here, and they are all standing around one particular gravestone.
Kind of move down a little bit. Are these elves all have black eyes as well?
They do.
Maybe there's an entrance in the grave.
Watch for a
somewhere.
moment to see. Yeah, just watch for a moment to see what's going on with them. They're just standing there. Anyone talking?
They're standing
or-
there. There's a low murmur. You can't make out what it is. Even if you got down to their level, you wouldn't be able to make it out what it is. They are swaying left and right, but that is the extent of their movement.
And can we see what's on the gravestone?
You can. It is a picture of Tiamat.
Okay.
Well, alrighty
What in
then.
the hell? Why? If this is in. Okay. This may have nothing to do with Task then. Or Task and Tiamat in league with each other. Confused.
She was looking for somebody to help. Maybe she's like, you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. I'll get rid of Grigori and you can do
Maybe.
some other stuff.
And it would make sense why these people are all saying that Grigori is behind this. Because there's no reason any of them would ever have a reason to even know who he is. It's a weird story to make up, though. He's sending people here to eat people. It's a weird story. Anyway. So no one's in charge there. No one's leading the rest of them in their little chant. It's just they're just there by the gravestone chanting away.
Yep, it does not appear there is any one particular person in charge of that.
But only elves.
But only the elves. The orcs are not here.
The orcs are all picking up the bloody dragon kids from the school.
Move it.
I like to move it.
Is there any? This is a weird thing to ask, but is there any way to tell something's elemental affinity? Like a draconic sense of some kind? I've got this mask that lets me see all these different things here to tell if something has an elemental like resistance or affinity of some kind.
I want to say yes, but would it be an Arcana check?
You detect magic at will?
Definitely. I can use my stats to detect magic, but I'm maintaining concentration on twin cast invisibility right now, so I can't do that.
Oh, yeah.
Let's try Arcana.
Okay.
'Cause
Oh, there you go.
I almost want to say it would be an Arcana check anyways.
Yeah. Natural 20. Boom.
Yep. So with your natural 20, you're looking for...
I'm looking at the elves to see if they all have a common elemental affinity. Or any sort of elemental affinity. Just one.
One. Necromancy.
Okay. Oh.
Oh.
Weird.
Are you thinking they
Okay,
might be dragons?
Well, I mean, they might be dragon, but it's somehow something calling to their dragon selves. And if they're all, is it all of them have the same one, or just one of them out of the group has it?
All have the same affinity for necromancy. It's not like one has anyone stronger than the other. It's all about the same level.
Because they're all topaz dragons. Maybe.
Kokosmi is not with you.
No.
And what we are
in that
in.
case, yeah, I'm actually relaying this telepathically back and forth with Cosmia.
You could call her over to the graveyard.
There's elves in the graveyard. They all have a necromancy. They all have a bit of necromancy about them. I don't know what's going on with them, but you may want to make your way over here to see what you can. Maybe you can sense anything else about them, or if they're not
Okay.
really elves or something.
Should we look like elves when we come?
I mean, you do. Maybe
I mean-
have changes appear,
Yeah, I
or be
mean
invisible.
normal like elves rather than.
I think I will then. I'm thinking like anyway, we should go over and check the school and see if these orcs and dragonkin, because we're finding people like staying in groups of like types and doing things around the city. The students are all dragonkin. The orcs are taking care of them. The elves are in the graveyard. Something is weird in how they're behaving beyond just the fact that they're all mind controlled.
Okay, so Rudin and we're switching places basically. Rudin has come with Procosmia to the cemetery. You guys are going over to the school. When you get over to the cemetery, Procosmia, that crystal in your pocket starts buzzing.
Oh. I will relay that to Strove.
What did we learn about the crystal? What does it do?
Didn't learn
No,
anything much
we?
about the crystal. No, you didn't learn anything much about the crystal yet. I'm
We
about
just
to
learned
tell
that
you.
it doesn't go in that machine. Something about flying. Something about it would make something fly?
It would make the airships fly without having to cast fly with mages. But it does do something else. It does have a secondary effect. So when you get over there and it starts buzzing, you are going to notice that gem turns the color of topaz. I'm hoping you pull it out anyways.
Oh. The item that we hold, that item that lets us know if someone's a dragon, and if so, what type of dragon they are. Maybe this is telling me that there are topaz dragons nearby.
And they're all in the graveyard because they're infinity.
Yeah.
But why chanting around the gravestone with Tiamat image? They're gemstone, not chromatic.
So then back over to
The school.
the school. You are seeing the last of the orcs pick up the kids. Those dragonkin that you're picking up, or that are being picked up, and Kokosmi would have saw this too. They are amethyst in color.
Okay.
So purple in color.
Yeah.
But when you look back to see like where the rest of the kids are, you'll notice that all the other all the little dragon kids and their families are all separated by their color of dragon, and all of this batch of kids today were all gemstone.
Okay. And you said the orcs were picking them up?
Yep.
Do they have a similar affinity or something else?
Something else?
Another check or just
No, it's just you're not gonna know tonight because it's 11:03.
gotcha. I wasn't looking.
Neither that. You guys were getting to the good part, and then husband came in.
So it's calling out